So
Come on.
What do you mean the Big East?
The Big East
What
tournament.
are you? You're working the faders for Walter Berry?
I'm doing the Big East tournament.
Oh, okay.
And, I mean, it's a long month.
I mean, Rich, you've fallen out of the top 100.
Oh my God,
Rich,
what do I got to do?
Let's make a phone call.
What do I got to do?
You're 149th.
I'm 149.
That is.
Who's 140? Who's 150? Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Who am I beating out?
You're ahead of Tiki Holgado.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Who's 148 then?
He was in Amway. 148 is David Giancola.
Who the hell is he?
Again,
With all due respect.
The Ibex on the hill is 142.
I will say the credit underneath you, they put your most famous.
Yeah.
So 147 is Neil Wilson, who was in A Clockwork Orange, because that's his main credit.
Whatever.
They put draft day for you. That's pretty good.
I was still in.
Let's finish up this way then. To get my
yes.
to get my
I thought you were Magic 8 Ball.
No. To get my my confidence up again. I've got 8 SAG after checks here. 8. That's how much
Take
work
that,
I've done.
IMDb.
Yeah.
Exactly.
How am I 149? Is David Giancola opening up 8, SAG after checks?
This is.
I don't think.
You know I saw on Craig's the other day?
Oh.
Yeah, you know I saw on Craig's the other day? Arlen.
Oh, I did not realize that. Welcome to Before the Growl. It's me. It's Andy Kamenetzky, and for John, it's Emily. Now repeat what you just said. The U.S. women's hockey team.
So it is the gold medal match right now. It's Team USA versus Canada, which I did digest yesterday. How this is a heated rivalry option here.
Heated rivalry.
But and Switzerland won the bronze medal already. But USA Canada are in the gold medal match. USA is down 1-0 after 2 periods. And Canada scored in the second period, and it was actually on a Team USA power play.
Oh,
Yikes.
really?
Yeah. So
Short-handed goal. Wow.
Canada's had multiple power plays, more than USA in this game so far. So, and USA was the heavy favorite coming in. They already beat Canada 5-0 in the tournament, and they'd only before this game let in 1 goal all tournament.
Right,
so,
and they shut out Canada 5-0 in their group play.
Yeah, so it would be, not a huge upset because
but
Canada was the second favorite coming into the tournament, but it would be a surprise based on the play that happened in the tournament.
So I'm understanding this correctly. There were 2 women, one on the USA team, one on the Canadian team, that were dating.
Then broke up.
Do you have any idea who broke up with who and why?
Oh, yeah.
So it seems like it was Caroline Harvey, USA, that broke up with Team Canada, but I'm not sure of the specifics of why they broke up.
The reason I'm asking is Canada's winning right now.
Yes.
And Canada has the player that was broken up with.
Well, we think.
I don't
know
think
the
she's-
exact breakup.
We think
Protocol.
thus far, based on Emily's internet sleuthing.
Yeah.
The Canadian athlete was the one broken up with.
So the one that got dumped is winning?
Right. Never underestimate the power of a woman scorned.
And it's her teammates that are on her side.
Right.
But it's,
Yeah, that's
they are
right.
winning.
They're pissed.
They are winning for their teammate who was scorned.
because Daryl did not score the goal.
Yeah.
But anyway, speaking of Daryl too, I have been watching that JFK Jr. show.
I've not seen it. No, I was going to start it tonight. I just finished
Because Daryl Hannah's in it.
One of the most historically mediocre television limited series I've ever seen. It starred Sophie Turner and a bunch of Brits I don't know the names of. It's called Steel. It's on Prime. If you want like a really, really meh kind of show, I found it for you. It's
that would
called
be your
Steel.
blurb. Meh. Steve Mason, 710
Meh.
ESPN.
Exactly.
Had never even heard of it, and I would assume honestly most Prime shows feel like that.
Prime shows do
They
feel
go
like
into
that.
the ether and then they never come out. Prime and Peacock shows, the 2 shows that I feel like they go into the ether
No, Peacock
and then
shows.
come out.
We watch all the Peacock shows.
Let's be
Have you been
honest.
watching Ponies?
No, not
Okay,
that
so you
one.
don't watch all the Peacock
but
shows.
you're watching it.
Yeah, I like
So
Ponies.
that didn't disappear
So,
into the ether.
I think it's the Peacock dramatic shows.
Right, like I watched the one with Sarah Snook.
All her fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I've watched some Peacock stuff.
Okay, so
and,
that's one other thing.
and the Olympics are on all the time.
Which is a sport.
And Traders is on.
Which is a reality show.
Right, so I'm watching stuff.
I'm just saying they're scripted things.
Yes.
Do not pop the same way as their reality program.
Who's got the best scripted stuff?
best in terms of so Max, HBO.
HBO.
Max.
Yeah. But then after
for
that,
me, with Apple, a close second.
I would say that too. Yeah. So it's same. But Apple doesn't have the breadth that
No,
HBO
they
seems
don't
to
have as many shows.
HBO seems like, I'm surprised if it doesn't hit.
Yep.
Apple seems to be like, it's about 60% they
Now,
hit.
to be fair to Apple, though, HBO/Max, they have had a much longer head start
True.
on how to do
100%.
this stuff. Like, give Apple another 10 years to really learn the craft of all this, and they may start giving Max.
Well, Apple's thing, they just put the money into the stars. They try to get the biggest stars
Yeah.
possible and then build the show
Because
around
Mason
them.
and I are old enough to remember, like, when HBO first started doing series, and some
Oh,
of those
man.
were rough.
Oh, yeah, no. But then
But
about
since the
99 is when
Yeah.
they started hitting.
Yeah, absolutely. But
Because
like
Sex and the City, Sopranos, then leads
Oz.
into everything else.
Yep.
Oz, yeah.
Oz.
But like some of the early HBOs, woof.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not good.
I mean, early Apple, but then it's kind of turned into a heavy
Apple
hitter.
keeps it limited, and then they nail it.
Yeah, to a point. But then they also have to wait for a while.
And they
so,
also
like,
have the
so
morning show.
Severance had like 3 years in between.
Yeah, they nail
But
it. Plus, they have the morning
I
show.
will watch every episode of the morning show.
I
that gets
will
me.
too. I hate watching that show.
I love to watch it,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's good TV.
It is not good TV.
Um,
It is not well acted.
No.
No. Do you watch it, Brian?
No.
And they
Or
have
Andy?
great
I
actors
always
in
want
it.
to call. For some reason, I'm calling you Brian, and that's Brian,
Right.
and you're Andy, and your brother is Brian.
But I don't think
so.
you're
It's
actually,
screwing me up.
I was going to say, I don't think you're actually mistaking me for my brother. I think you're so used to calling to
For
Brian, and he just happens to have the name of my brother, who is sometimes in here. But I don't think this is mistaken.
Okay.
Just to
Kamenetzky.
complicate things, I also have a brother
I
named
know.
Brian, so there are a lot of Brians.
I don't have a brother named Brian.
Yeah.
So there we go. But should I update about the women's ice hockey during the show?
Oh,
or should
100%.
Okay,
In fact, I hope you make it happen on that TV. I don't know how to work that TV.
They just began the third.
the
period.
third period.
Third period
But
is on.
should I'm going to avoid all the figure skating spoilers, though
Yeah,
I'm
don't
going to
do
be
the figure
I'm going to
skating.
be watching it in there.
Okay.
So you can see my reactions, but you don't know what I'm reacting to.
Right, exactly. Okay, but hockey we will definitely talk about and keep people up to date on that.
We got a movie list that we're going to
Well,
talk
yeah, we're going to
about.
do the most underrated movies of the 21st century. We
Yeah.
each have a list of 5. We've picked out 5
to
movies.
stick it to Time Magazine. What do they
Exactly.
know? But yeah, we got a lot of
And
stuff.
we'll do a lot of Lakers, baseball, tons of baseball today. Like what Dave Roberts said, the first day they all got together, this was yesterday.
Yeah, it's like the miracle speech.
It's
Just
his
kidding.
big speech leading to the three-peat. So all that stuff's coming up. Thanks for watching on the YouTube. We'll continue on YouTube and be on the radio and on the app. Thanks.
Tickets start at $35. New sections now open. Get your tickets at wearehouseofheroes.com.
Your heart works hard for you every day. February is American Heart Month, and it's a great time to check in on your heart health. Hey, it's Chris Morales, and Providence brings together some of the brightest minds in cardiac care, all focused on protecting what matters most, your heart. Their teams combine advanced treatments with compassionate, personal care right here in Southern California. So this month, take a step towards better health. Get moving, eat well, or schedule that checkup. Providence is here to support healthier hearts in every community. Learn more at providence.org/SoCalHeart.
Los Angeles, if you missed out on any action this past season, don't make the same mistake. Secure your spot in the Rams house for 2026. Watch every home game next year with big-time matchups against the Bills, Chiefs, Cowboys, and Packers. In addition, enjoy home playoff ticket access, interest-free monthly payment plans, and stadium event pre-sale access. Visit therams.com/2026. Again, that is therams.com/2026. Don't miss out on any of next season's action. Get your Rams season tickets today.
Vista Paint is California's original paint company and has been serving pros and homeowners since 1956. Our paints are formulated for lasting performance, beautiful finishes, and made to withstand the weather. Vista Paint, locally made, expertly crafted, always reliable.
I'm Boomer Esiason. My mom died from cancer. She was only 37 years old. She didn't have life insurance, and that was devastating for my family. That's why having life insurance is so important to me. Ethos makes it fast and easy. Get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. You can get up to $3 million in coverage with no medical exam.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. Right now, Pella Windows and Doors of Los Angeles is offering 25% off windows and doors and 0% APR for 24 months. Some restrictions may apply. See store for details. Offer ends February 28th, 2026. The home of USC football, and now the home of The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
ESPN 710, Los Angeles Sports.
And it is the biggest show on the radio. Mason in Ireland is on for your Thursday afternoon.
Ireland, best show on the radio.
And here we go, Thursday, the 19th of February, 2026. The Hall of Famers, at least we know one of them's here. Steve Mason, while Ireland continues the All-Star break. Andy Kamenetzky.
Just want a name. I want it so we can cut glass, like razor sharp. Razor sharp, right?
Yes, indeed, Andy. Andy's here, AK. We got some Lakers breaking news. We'll dive into that as the All-Star break almost wraps up. Lakers Clippers tomorrow night, the return of Johnny I. And today's a Tiger Thursday. Because, yes, it's raining at Riviera Country Club, but today, tees off the Genesis Invitational Tigers Tournament. Tiger, the host, a great field of PGA stars. And once this rain clears out today, it'll be a great weekend at Riviera. Get your tickets at genesisinvitational.com.
So with that said, let's get this going.
Meanwhile, producer Emily's here. Producer Brian Cohen, the social team in the back. It's a rainy day. Be safe on those roads. As I like to say, you got your windshield wipers on your outside?
Yeah.
Let us be your windshield wipers on the inside. The biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland. Your Thursday afternoon right now.
Good afternoon.
Doesn't make any sense. You have your windshield wipers on the outside, and then we're supposed to be your windshield wipers on the inside?
We're providing clarity to the audience in the same way a windshield wiper provides clarity to those who are driving because it allows you to see through the windshield. We are providing clarity of thought, sports knowledge, or it just makes no sense.
Maybe it's like hail fellow well met. We used it incorrectly. Nobody exactly knows what it means. Maybe that's windshield wipers on the inside.
I think Chris is the only one who uses that expression, windshield wipers on the inside.
I've listened to a lot of radio over the years. Never have I ever heard that as an expression. There are the windshield wipers. That's what you're hearing right now. Tell you what, it's a sloppy mess. I heard there wasn't going to be any rain, and then all of a sudden there was rain. Did we always know there was going to be rain, or did it sneak up on us? Do you know, Bri?
Yeah, I mean, if there's supposed to be rain, then it doesn't rain, and then there's not supposed to be rain, and it rains.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know what the hell is going on.
Nobody
out there,
could tell that.
but it is sloppy as hell.
According to my app, my weather app on my phone, and I believe we talked about this either Monday or Tuesday or Friday of last week, they had projected rain Monday through Thursday.
Right.
So I just assumed Monday through Thursday we were getting rain.
Instead, it's Monday and Thursday because Tuesday, Wednesday were pretty good.
But I was prepared.
And joining us now is Dallas Reigns. No?
Hi, it's me, Dallas. I don't know. No, he couldn't make it. He's very busy. He's trying to make every informed
every storm sound interesting. And yeah.
Well, I mean, frankly, right now with all this rain, Dallas Reigns is too busy for us. He's got a job to do right now.
No, a sunny day we can get down. We can never get.
He has been blowing us off in the nicest way possible because he's been responding to me, but saying he can't make it.
The rain is like a bat signal for Dallas Reigns.
Oh my God!
Like the minute the rain comes out, Dallas Reigns springs to action.
It's so exciting for him.
It really is.
And by the way, he loves the weather.
Yes.
Nobody loves the weather as much as Dallas Reigns. Like you can tell, he's so much more into it than all the other weather people in town.
Well, he is. He is the
and I'm not just he's on Channel 7. Is that what he's on Channel 7? I think. So. Yeah. I mean, I don't even. It's not because he's on Channel 7 and that's ABC and that's it's because he actually. He
is a local institution, and last week we were celebrating Jim Hill, who just did
50 years.
50 years, and he is rightly being celebrated as an icon of LA sports coverage.
Yep.
Like he's an absolute legend. Dallas Reigns is to Los Angeles weather, and specifically rain, what Jim Hill is to Los Angeles sports.
Yes.
He matters that much.
Yes, he does. So we send him, Good luck.
Hail, fellow well met.
No, not hail, fellow well met. But no, good luck on the weather.
Good luck. You're treating him like he's a storm chaser, like he's going to go out into the rain. He's sitting in a studio.
Well, you know that's what they do. They will have reporters standing in the rain today doing reports.
If you can feel it, chase it.
He's not doing twisters right now.
So let me just So I watch the David Muir news every night. That's like what we watch at dinner time. Sure. And so they're always tracking storms, and they make a big deal of every single storm. Then they go to Ginger Z, I think is her name, who's a weather person in New York, and they make her stand outside. Like she's always outside. Whoever does the weather reports is outside. Now, do you really need to be outside?
I do think I like it with the hurricanes because they can be like,
come on.
It's coming
Did you see Anderson Cooper almost got killed in that thing?
Have you ever heard
flying
that?
Around.
There's like a Irish newscaster who goes, stay away from the sea. I'll play it for you later.
Okay,
it makes more sense if I play it for you later.
That just transported me over to Ireland.
Yeah, I felt like I was there. No, I wanted to rub my Blarney Stone. All right. So let's start with this. It's spring training now for the Dodgers, and everybody is at Camelback Ranch. And as is traditional, and I think this is good for us because it's going to fire all us up for a good show today, Dave Roberts, his first speech to the 2026 Los Angeles Dodgers.
We play for something bigger than ourselves. And it's like, that's something that you guys all got to wrap your heads around, because in this world, in this day, it's always about self-promotion, yourselves. But if you can play for your teammates and play for something bigger, what do I tell you, Miggy? The game honors you. Where's Miguel at? The game honors you. You guys got to believe that you're the best option in every moment, in the biggest of moments. When you're a Dodger, people want to take us down. They want to beat us. And I said it earlier, it's a Game 7. So I think that we've got to look ahead and say that this is going to be harder than it's ever been. And we got to work even harder. And so my ask as a team, as an organization, is to push ourselves even more. We already got the talent. I don't think there's any more talent. There isn't any more talent in a major league clubhouse than in this room. Guys, we got to be prepared to play through October. And it's not easy. It's not easy. It takes a lot of discipline, a lot of hard work, and it takes trust. The challenge is for each and every one of you guys to put yourselves in a state to be prepared when the opportunity presents itself.
There it is, Dave Roberts. And, here's the thing. It is, if there's a guy that can manage a team to a third consecutive World Series, I have 100% faith in Dave Roberts.
Well, you hear in that speech a couple things that I think is really the key to why Dave Roberts is a great manager. He's good with connecting with people.
Yeah.
And I think the biggest job of any coach, but in particular baseball, because it's such a long season and you're playing like every day.
Yep.
Your challenge is keeping grown millionaires from killing each other.
Sure.
Like that really is your job. You have massive egos, a lot of them playing together in the summer. It's hot. And you're trying to keep everybody on the same page. And you can hear in that speech, Dave talking about selflessness,
right,
and connection and playing for each other. And this is the other thing that I think makes Dave great, it feels authentic.
Yeah.
And like all the people over the years who've wanted to see Dave Roberts scream more and yell more and be more, that's not who he is.
Not who he is.
And if you fake that, the players are going to sniff it out.
Yeah.
And then it's really everything he says is just going to go over their heads and they're going to tune him out.
Right.
This is real. Guys respond to real.
Yeah. No, he's honest. He's real. He is excellent at managing personalities. Yeah. He's excellent at buy-in. He's excellent in terms of building a winning culture. When Ireland's back here tomorrow, he does not believe in culture. He does not. Yeah, he does not believe that culture matters. And this is what he cites. He says, Shaq and Kobe didn't get along and they still won. What was their culture?
Well,
so, there are exceptions when when there is that much talent, maybe culture doesn't matter. But if you're a Dodger, every resource you're going to have access to, from the crazy batting cages that duplicate rotation pitches from starters to best training, best dietitian, best all that stuff. When you're a Dodger, you know it's the best, and that's part of the culture, I think.
Well, I mean, the counter that I would have to John, other than that could be the exception that proves the rule.
Yeah.
And if you have, at the time, arguably the two best players in the league, you could certainly have made the case that at that moment, Kobe and Shaq were, at minimum, two of the 5 best players.
Absolutely.
But maybe 2 of the 3 best, maybe the 2 best. That can paper over a lot of issues.
Yep.
But you could also just say, well, maybe if the culture had been better, they would have stayed together longer.
Right.
Maybe they would have started winning earlier. Like it took them several years before they actually started playing at their peak. So maybe bad culture didn't prevent them from winning championships, but it might have prevented them from maximizing everything they could have done.
Now, Emily has found the sound that transported us to Ireland just a brief time ago.
And make sure to take what she says to heart.
To heart. Okay.
And so this is, I believe, an Irish woman.
Okay.
Don't make unnecessary journeys. Don't take risks on treacherous roads. And don't swim in the sea.
Okay, that's funny. I like that. So where's that from? Is it just like some random?
She was just reporting on it in the wild.
Oh, she was a reporter.
Yes, she's out on the road,
sea,
and she was. And if you see the clip, she's just like getting battered by the water, and she just don't take risks on treacherous roads. So if you're in LA,
this is
don't
good advice.
swim in the sea.
Don't swim in the sea.
Don't take risks on treacherous roads.
Yep.
And there's a third thing.
Sea, treacherous roads. Yeah, play it one more time.
Don't make unnecessary journeys. Don't take risks on treacherous roads. And don't swim in the sea.
Perfect.
She sounds like she's being just pelted with rain and snow, and the wind is blowing. She sounds out of breath.
Go on without me. Save yourself.
And that's why we need the reporters out in the street when it rains.
Okay, there
Tell
you go.
my children I love them.
All right, so we've been waiting on this, and it's started now. The Lakers are making moves in their front office. We will get to that coming up next. Mason in Ireland. Andy is in for John, 710 ESPN.
And it is the 15-minute mark right here on 710 ESPN. On the all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
The 15-minute mark on 710. Fueled by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
You know, in that time it took to hear your favorite takes and all that fun and frivolity, you could be pulling out with a fresh oil change. No waiting, no appointment, just in and out in about 15 minutes. Bam! So you've got more time for what matters. Visit SoCalOilChange.com.
In just 15 minutes, you can boost your vehicle's performance and save money while doing it. Visit SoCalOilChange.com now for value pack coupons and keep your car and your wallet running strong.
The 15-minute mark on 710, made possible by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Don't forget, join DeMarco, Travis, and Chris Morales live from Genesis Invitational at Riviera Country Club tomorrow from 2 to 5:30 p.m. So keep in mind, our show will be on from 12 to 2. Their show will be on from 2 to 5:30, and they're going to be near the 8th fairway. Next to the broadcast, stop by the Travis Matthew trailer for exclusive gear, including a limited edition LA collection benefiting the LAFD Foundation. And check out the brand at travismatthew.com. Travis Matthew, elevated course meets coast style for every moment.
And straight to the championship with a brand new truck from Northridge and Wonders Toyota. Lease a brand new 2025 Tacoma for just $84 a month for 36 months plus tax, only from Northridge and Wonders Toyota. You got a trade-in? Your ride could be worth more than you think. So get in the game with Northridge and Wonders Toyota. They make it easy.
2025 Toyota Tacoma 2.4L Turbo, model 7162G, VIN number 32YJDAHN 1ST037657. Lease excludes tax, title, license, registration fees, dealer options, and charges. $59.95 due at signing.
Get ready, SoCal. Hard Rock Casino Tajon is giving away a kilo of gold in February. Unity by Hard Rock members can earn entries all February long for the $500,000 kilo of gold giveaway just by using their card. Join us every Thursday in February for your chance to win big. Details at casino.hardrock.com/Tajon. Hard Rock Casino Tajon. This is how SoCal plays.
Empower. Ellie here is getting the sleeve she's always dreamed of.
She worked with Empower and planned for her next move. So she got good at money. Now she can be a little bad. Oh, by the way, you spelled journey wrong. No worries. She can afford the cover-up, too. Ooh, check out my tat. It says, invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
Time is valuable. That's why Lowe's Blueprint Takeoffs turn blueprints into quotes faster. Bring us your plans, and we'll generate itemized material lists to make quoting easier so you can get back to building. Plus, at the Lowe's Pro Desk, you get access to thousands of building materials not sold in store. And when your order's ready, we'll deliver everything to the job site. Improving is easy at Lowe's.
Mason and Ireland on LA's mega sports station.
Oh my, am I really on Mason and Ireland show?
Yes.
This is a great moment. Hey.
Right now, more of Mason and Ireland on 710.
You know who this is, right, Andy?
Yeah, Chaperone.
Chaperone. It is her birthday today. She is 28. M's doing the dance.
The Hot to Go dance. Come on.
See, I like the other one better. I like the Pink Pony Club song better.
But it doesn't have a dance.
Oh, you're right. It does not have a formal dance, but it is about dancing at the Abbey in West Hollywood.
It is. My favorite song of hers is My Kink is Karma and California.
Okay.
But great album altogether. Top to bottom, amazing.
Yeah. I like Good Luck, Babe. I really like that
Ooh,
song.
fantastic.
I think it's a really good song. Also, the song, my daughter likes this song, so I've heard it a lot. I think it's called The Subway.
It is. It's her most recent single.
That's a good song.
Okay.
It's actually
and it's
a really
about,
good song.
yearning, longing, a love lost.
No, she's talented. She's
Yeah.
actually
By
really
the way,
talented.
just totally random here, and then we'll get to the Laker news. My favorite new song just came out. It is actually called Aperture from Harry Styles. It is a great dance jam. I really, really like it.
I think we played it like 2 or 3 weeks ago when it came out that day. It's a great song, fun music video.
So we leave the radio on for the Dogs when we leave. And we always leave Kiss FM on. And so it's on a lot. And, we'll hear the Harry Styles song about every 20 minutes because everything's in hot rotation. So I hear a lot of the top 40 music.
Would you sell plasma to see Harry Styles?
Oh, that's a
like
good
his
question.
fans are.
Yeah. So,
because his tickets are outrageously priced.
Now he's playing at Madison Square Garden. Has he announced dates at like Inglewood at the Forum or anything?
I don't believe he's announced, but it's assumed he will.
Yeah.
And it would probably be the Forum like he did last time. Because last time he did for the album Harry's House, this last cycle, he did like 5 days, I think. He did it called Harry Ween.
Harry Ween.
Where everyone dresses up in costumes and goes and sees Harry Styles. But I would venture to say he'll probably do 10 days.
Okay. Yeah, and he's doing a month, I think, at Madison Square Garden. So he's a big star.
I would not sell plasma for a Harry Styles concert, period. But if I were a Harry Styles fan, I would not do it for a venue bigger than the Forum. Like, I'm not selling plasma to see him at Intuit
or at the Rose
Crypt.
Bowl. I wouldn't do it for the Rose Bowl.
Like, if I'm selling plasma, it's got to be more of an intimate venue.
But our guy Noah Khan's going to do the Rose Bowl.
He is going to do the Rose Bowl. We love Noah. I'm a big Noah Khan fan. His new single is called
The Great Divide.
The Great Divide. Really, really
But
good.
you don't have to sell plasma for it.
No,
though.
absolutely not. I do not. So I don't know if I would ever sell. How do you even do that?
There are plenty of places
How much
to do it.
How much do you make?
Have you seen the movie One of Them Days?
No. Oh, yeah, I did see that movie.
So they try to sell plasma
I
during
remember
that, and then it goes poorly.
So, by the
That's
way, very funny movie. One of Them Days is a very funny movie. Is that SZA, I think, is in that movie?
SZA and Keke Palmer.
Yeah, they are
from
very
Issa Rae.
I wouldn't even know where to go to sell my plasma, and I don't know how much I would get for it. How much do you get for plasma now? What's it going for?
I haven't given ever, but I will look it up for you.
On it. In the meantime, the Los Angeles Lakers have officially announced a new vice president of business operations. It is Lon Rosen, a guy we have known for years and years. I should say president of business operations is his official title. He has been a real force in LA sports for a long time. Worked with Magic for years, has been with the Dodgers since 2012. Part of the Dodgers organization. increased attendance every year, managed media relationships, fan experience, all that stuff sort of falls on him with the Dodgers. And now he's taking over president of business operations with the Lakers as Tim Harris has stepped down. And this is what Lon says. He says, I'm beyond grateful to Jeannie and Mark for trusting me with the incredible opportunity. As everyone knows, the economics of the sports business are constantly changing. They will continue to do so. But at root, my job is a simple one, figuring out how to do right by our employees and our partners while ensuring that the Lakers continue to provide an unparalleled experience for our fans in Los Angeles and around the world. I look forward to working alongside Jeannie, Rob, and the whole front office to make that happen.
Yeah, look, in a vacuum, Lon Rosen not just makes sense. He is in a lot of ways like an obvious hire.
He is like the right guy for this job.
He is absolutely connected and experienced, not just in sports, but LA sports.
Yep.
Period. He knows the market. He's going to understand the job.
He knows everybody.
He knows
everybody in the Dodger organization, everybody in the Lakers
I was going to
organization.
say, and that's the piece of it that I want to get to as far as like he knows the Laker organization well. He has been around it for a long time.
Yep.
The one piece of this that gives me any pause at all, and it's not even about Lon, it's more just broadly speaking, I want more important people with fewer direct connections to the Lakers, just because the Lakers have had such an insulated front office, such an insulated power players for so long.
Right.
I think this organization is frankly starved for more outside experience. Again, that does not make Lon Rosen not a good hire. Lon Rosen is a good hire.
Oh, he's a great hire.
I don't want more.
Right guy for the right job, I think.
Right. I just want to see beyond Lon more experience that isn't directly connected to the Lakers or the principals inside the Lakers. But for Lon's job, great hire.
This is the first of, I think, changes we're going to see in the organization. Sorry about that. In the organization and in basketball operations as well. I mean, the Lakers have got, and every time I say this, people are like, every summer. No, this is the most important summer we've seen in a long time for the Los Angeles Lakers.
It's a big one.
They've got all this cap space. They've got basically 3/4 of their roster gone at the end of this year. The books are very, very clean, and they need to go through an exercise of trying to get Giannis, apparently, or retrofitting a team around Luca for this next era of Lakers basketball.
The way I would put it is it's the most, I think, important offseason, probably since the one where they got Anthony Davis and they were looking to assemble that team around LeBron that ended up winning a championship.
Right.
The offseason where they got LeBron, you could maybe argue that was the starting point of all of that. But it also felt like LeBron was coming here. And unless Magic's pitch with LeBron was just disastrous, this is where he was.
Well, let's face it. If Magic tried to convince me to do anything, I would immediately do it. He is one of the great salesmen of all time, one of the great personalities of all time. You put him in a room with anybody, and they're going to walk away happy.
Magic is pretty good at turning on charisma. Like, if you've ever been around Magic, and both of us has, that charisma is real. But Luca is the first superstar the Lakers have had in his prime that has shown he is capable of taking a team to the finals since Kobe. Like, that's a minute. It's been a minute since they had Kobe in his prime.
And whatever these commitments are this summer will have to be right, because they're going to probably extend to multiple seasons.
Well, I hope so. Because this is...
They need to build.
Yes, they need to build. They need to be starting to look at longer runways and longer commitments. And the last couple of seasons, we've seen what has felt like a lot of can kicking. And a lot of, we're gonna keep the powder dry,
keep the cap space,
keep the cap space, the flexibility, optionality for the next trade deadline, or the next
word.
offseason.
That optionality word, yeah.
And I, perfectly honest, I think the last couple seasons of this has been the front office and Jeannie deciding that they no longer believed in LeBron and Anthony Davis as a championship foundation, but also not really having the stomach to pivot out of it. So they've been kind of keeping themselves in a limbo state without committing to anything. And whether you agree with their assessment of LeBron and AD don't agree. In a lot of ways, that doesn't even matter. We're now in a place where you would have no reason not to be willing to commit. Like, if you're not willing to commit to Luca in his prime, why do you have this job? Like, why are you here?
Yes.
What are you doing?
Yeah. And I think that I personally think the Giannis stuff is kind of pie in the sky.
I agree.
So I don't think we should hang our hats on that. Although it's fun to dream.
Look,
it's fun to imagine.
It's
fun to, I'll use one of your words, wishcast.
Wishcast.
Yeah.
I think there is a fair amount of wish casting going on because I think it's going to be very difficult to come up with the best offer if Giannis truly becomes available. And by the way, side note, Giannis keeps pretzeling himself, trying to convince fans that he is 10 toes down in Milwaukee with the most laughably transparent caveats and qualifiers.
Yes.
Like, he's going to start alienating the same fans.
He's basically down to, I'm here right now.
Yeah, he's 5 toes down is what he is.
Exactly.
And he needs to either ask for a trade or say, I'm a buck for life, stop asking me. Or my recommendation, stop talking.
Yeah, I mean, although he has to talk to the media.
No, he doesn't. He's injured. He actually does not.
Oh, right. He doesn't have to go to a podium and answer questions.
He is going out of his way to do this stuff.
Going out of his way to announce that he's in Milwaukee.
He's
committed.
a buck for life for now.
Yeah, for now. Oh, yeah, for now. All right, coming up next, you're just talking about this offseason. What about the rest of this season? I've got a new pie to talk about.
Oh.
It's called the championship pie.
You invent these things, man. It's amazing.
And we will do it coming up next. Mason and Ireland, Andy and for John, 710 ESPN.
Don't miss the countdown to kickoff. Presented by BMO, official bank of LAFC.
Saturday at 5:30 p.m., it's the debut of Countdown to Kickoff, presented by BMO. Let's go. Who's ready for LAFC's season opener versus Messi and Inter Miami at the Coliseum? I sit down with LAFC defender Ryan Hollingshead. Plus, Angel City FC is right around the corner. Join me Saturday at 5:30 p.m., leading you straight into LAFC pregame.
BMO presents Countdown to Kickoff, hosted by Mario Ruiz on ESPN LA.
Vista Paint is California's original paint company and has been serving pros and homeowners since 1956. Our paints are formulated for lasting performance, beautiful finishes, and made to withstand the weather. Vista Paint, locally made, expertly crafted, always reliable.
ESPN LA is live at the Genesis Invitational. Join us Friday, February 20th as our afternoon show broadcasts from 2 to 5:30 p.m. Next to the ESPN LA broadcast near the 8th fairway, visit the Travis Matthew Retail Trailer to shop men's and women's apparel made for the course and beyond. Plus a limited edition Los Angeles collection with 100% of proceeds benefiting the Los Angeles Fire Department Foundation. And if you're not in Riviera, be sure to check out the brand at travismatthew.com.
In Los Angeles, it's not about closing deals. It's about opening partnerships. At ESPN LA, we're hiring audio play-by-play and digital marketing consultants. People who build relationships and create custom solutions powered by ESPN LA and the biggest teams in the city. This is where brands connect with fans who care. Competitive pay, full benefits, unlimited upside. Open your next partnership. Apply now at goodkarmabrands.com/careers.
Evan Cohen here. In life, as in sports, the pros make it look easy. That's why pro golfers like Jason Day, Ben Griffin, and Patton Kazire trust the pros in lawn care. True Green. They have the experience and expertise to give you a lawn worthy of the PGA Tour. And since True Green does the work for you, you get more free time, or more tee times. So stop stressing over your lawn and start loving it. Sign up now at TrueGreen.com because nobody makes it easier to get a golf course quality lawn than True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour.
My name's Brian Windhurst, and I've seen a lot of good offense in my life. If you're looking to initiate some offense of your own against your high-interest credit card debt, I'm letting you know a SoFi personal loan might be the play. A SoFi personal loan could be quite the triple threat with low fixed rates, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. View your rate for a SoFi personal loan at SoFi.com/offense. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, NA member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply at SoFi.com/offense. NMLS 696891.
The OGs of LA Sports Radio.
We talked about it, about switching Mason Ireland to Ireland, and Mason
Oh my God, that just wouldn't
and
even
Mason
sound right.
lost his mind.
Oh, yeah,
no, that's why I made $1 more than he did.
He makes $1 more than me.
We negotiated that 30 years ago.
Yeah, and it's worth it every single year.
Mason and Ireland, right now.
All right, big news. Team USA women have tied the gold medal match with Canada. Hillary Knight scores a goal after Team USA pulled its goalie. And now we are looking at less than a minute to play and potentially an overtime situation between the U.S. women and the Canadian women in hockey. Thrilling game. Let's go! Now, hockey gets so much fun when you get down to like the gold medal game. The Team USA's men got the semifinals.
Yep.
We've had, in fact, if you look at it, the quarterfinals in the men's side, I think, had 3 overtime games. I mean, these games are really razor tight.
Was the USA player the woman who was scorned?
It was the captain, Hillary Knight.
Okay.
Yeah.
I believe she actually just got engaged to her girlfriend, who's also now fiance, also an Olympian.
Okay.
So that happened earlier this week. I can't remember what sport. It's not in hockey as well, but I believe it's another skating sport.
Okay.
Oh, they're right around the goal. Anyway, this game is about 10 seconds from being final.
Okay, and we will keep you up to date as we move to overtime, potentially, likely now in the gold medal game. So, Andy, I created this new thing. It's called a championship pie.
Wow, tell me more.
So the idea is that we create a pie with slices indicating what the chances are for a particular team to win the NBA title.
Wow.
I know.
So the slices represent different teams.
Correct.
Wow. I've never heard of anybody do something like this before.
I know it's unique, and you just have to ride with me here. Because I'm
just in theory. This is just
please yes and me.
I will yes and, but just in theory, could an exercise like this using pie and pie slices be used to visualize blame for situations that have happened?
No, not at all. This is totally different than the blame pie.
Okay.
No, I invented that years
ago.
No,
I know. I'm wondering if this is like a side project off the blame pie.
Variation of
Championship pie TM.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. I have trademarked this.
Okay.
In the patent office. It's got a little TM next to it. All right, so did you create a championship pie?
No, I can't think that expansively.
Really?
No.
You can't?
No.
What is it? How much did you give OKC? How big a piece of pie?
I would give OKC.
Oh, well, no, I'll do mine then because you haven't done one.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll do mine right. I thought we were just going to go over yours. I didn't realize you wanted mine.
Oh, no, I wanted yours too.
Okay, well, I will do
you're
this
sitting
quickly.
in for John. He would have a championship
I'll do this
pie,
quickly.
so you should have
I'm no
one.
expert like you, but I'll do this quickly.
Okay. So here's my pie. Oklahoma City, 50%.
Okay.
I'm bigger on this team than everybody else is, but I think they are really good, and everybody's sleeping on them. I've got Detroit at 25%. I've got the Spurs at 10%. You know they're 3-1 against OKC. 4-1 technically.
They're really good.
I've got Denver at 7%. I've got Boston at 7%. And I've got the Lakers at 1%.
1%?
1%. So OKC 50, Detroit 25, Spurs 10, Denver 7, Boston 7, Lakers 1. There was definitely just a little slice.
No Knicks?
No Knicks. I'm not a Knicks believer. I love Jalen Brunson, but I didn't put him on the board. I think Detroit is going to win the East. Detroit is a weird variation of OKC. They play the same suffocating physical defense. Cade Cunningham, to me, is just an elite player at this point, has probably going to be a top 5 MVP vote getter. And Jalen Duren is just a monster inside.
Okay. I just came up with this, and apologies if my math is not correct.
Okay.
I got OKC at 35%.
Only 35%?
They've been more vulnerable this season with health.
Yeah, they have been.
So my concern is just that the health.
Wow, 35%.
My concern is that the health, particularly with Jalen Williams, is not going to be there this year, and Jalen Williams is a huge part of what makes them championship caliber. So I got him at 35%,
35,
but I
wow.
still got him as my top team.
Okay, who do you got second?
Detroit at 20. I think people are sleeping on Detroit. I think Everyone's saying they're too young, they're not experienced enough.
Last year they said that about OKC. They're too young.
Exactly. People, I think they're really, really good. Their defense, I think, will translate. Cade Cunningham is a legit MVP candidate. So I got them at 20.
Okay.
I got Denver at 15%.
Ooh, 15 for Denver.
Largely out of respect for Jokic and the chemistry between him and Jamal Murray. Like, they may have the best two-man chemistry in the league.
Yeah, that's true.
And Jokic is, in my opinion, the most matchup-proof player in the league.
Although they have injury issues.
Yes, they
Aaron
do.
Gordon hasn't been able to stay healthy this year.
Peyton Watson is currently hurt. Christian Brown's been in and out.
So they've got guys that are injured. They've got injury stuff.
It's really just out of respect to those two guys. Like, when you really start getting into crunch time, the synergy they have, I think, can matter.
Okay.
I got 15% for the Spurs, another team that I think people are dismissing because
too
of youth.
young. And, no.
And De'Aaron Fox is a crunch time killer.
Yep.
He is so good in crunch time.
Okay.
So that is, I believe.
You've got 35 OKC, 20 Detroit, 15 Spurs,
you
15
have 85.
Denver. You have 85%.
85%, which is why I said before, I hope my math is right. My math was wrong.
Wrong.
So
are you putting anybody else in this pie?
Well, I may need to.
Yeah, like I put Boston in the pie.
I had Boston. Well, this is when I thought I had only 5% left. So I guess I'll just add 10% or whatever.
Yes. Okay.
I got Boston at 11%. I have some concerns about how do they adjust to Jason Tatum coming back.
Me too.
But at the same time, Tatum is not a type of player that I think will
They've played together before.
Right. I don't think he's going to try to mess with chemistry too much. Jaylen Brown has been amazing this year.
Yep.
I will give Cleveland 13%.
Oh, you're
because
in
I
on
think
Cleveland.
Well, I think they can come out of the East. And if you come out of the East, you by definition have a chance. And I think James Harden as a number 2 guy in the playoffs with some of the infrastructure around him.
Yeah.
I think can be really
need to see more of it.
Oh, I need to see more of it, but there's going to be less on him.
Yep.
And I got the Lakers at a 2% chance.
You have twice as much.
Well,
you're giving them twice
I
as
originally
much
had
a
him at,
chance
I
as
originally
I am.
had him at 1, and then I had to adjust my math.
Okay, got it.
And it's also, there's some, honestly, a little bit of pandering to our audience.
Okay, so we've got the same teams with the exception of Cleveland.
Yeah, I decided to put Cleveland. They've been really good.
I think
since trading
the
for
East
Harden.
is either Boston or Detroit.
Most like, yeah.
Good exercise.
Yes, it was a
You
good
can't
exercise.
do math, but that's
No,
okay.
I cannot
You
do
didn't
math.
make a pie, did you?
No.
No.
No
Brian,
pies for Emily.
what about you?
100% Lakers, baby.
There you go.
Hey,
There you go.
pandering.
That's pandering.
I really don't think you have much of a pie game. That was not a good pie.
I mean, honestly,
I gave you like a 10-minute tease to say put together your pie, and then you just wing it.
I mean, look, I have spent so long just trying to live up to what you invented with the blame pie and like really just honing my skills specifically towards pies centered around blame.
Yes.
It's very difficult for me to shift gears.
Yes.
Like I am not a pie innovator like you.
Yeah, no, I did innovate.
I know. It's hard for me.
It's like Job said, make a dent in the universe. I think I did with the championship pie. All right, so we've talked about the league now. We've talked about changes in the front office. And I want to make sure that during Sports Graffiti, this is sort of the theme I want to get to. What's the ceiling for this team? And I will start with you, Andy. What is the ceiling for this Lakers team when they all are healthy and playing together?
I think if they manage to win 2 rounds in the playoffs, that would be
God, that would be huge.
That'd be a massive success. I actually think if they even got to a game 6 or 7 in the second round and they eventually lost, that would be a pretty big successful season. Like, I know Laker fans like to think of everything as championship or bust. That's not the way the real world works.
Nope.
And in all honesty, this season was set up as something of a gap year.
Yes.
And they haven't even been able to build on the best version of a gap year because they've had Luca, LeBron, and Austin and other guys in and out of the lineup so much. They haven't even found the best ways to paper over the weaknesses they have that are pretty glaring.
Yeah, they have obviously defensive issues. They have not especially shot well.
Well, Luke Kennard will help.
Luke Kennard will make
help.
a difference there. I don't want 3. He was averaging 3 shots. Again, I want him to shoot 5 times.
Okay, here's something that actually gives me real optimism for the Lakers moving forward. Luke Kennard is shooting thus far 45% from behind the arc. Like you said, you'd like it to be higher.
No, he's 45%.
No,
totally
the volume. You'd like the volume to be higher.
To go up.
This is 45% without getting a single look created by Luca.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, Luca is going to create even better looks for Luke Kennard, and he's also going to draw even more attention than what Luke Kennard's been dealing with because Luke is the best player on this team.
Returning, let's play the game, okay? I've got the Lakers at 5 right now in the standings.
Mm-hmm.
They would play the 4 seed in the first round. It would be Houston. You know what? They could win that series.
Houston's been scuffling.
Yeah.
Now
they can beat Houston.
Durant's teammates all know that he does not believe in him.
Oh, yeah. We'll get to that. Burnergate is good.
His non-denial.
Now, the good thing about that is that you get Houston in the first round. Again, this is just temporary because there's, all those teams are kind of shifting in there beyond Denver. The second round, though, would be OKC.
It's going to be tough.
If you start out the 5, win your first round matchup, you get OKC in the second round.
Well, but who is going to be available for OKC? And, again, what does Jalen Williams look like?
Right.
Like, if because he's been struggling with health, he's coming off that wrist surgery.
Mm-hmm.
This version of Jalen Williams, though he did kill the Lakers in the fourth quarter of the last game they had, but this version of Jalen Williams has not been as good as last year. That makes the Thunder more vulnerable. He's that important.
Yeah, I cannot envision, maybe this is just me, I cannot envision the Lakers winning 4 of 7 games
really hard.
with OKC.
It's really hard. That's going to be tough.
Yeah, very tough. But on Sports Graffiti, I definitely want to hear about what you think the ceiling is for this team.
I think it's hard to envision that because it's hard to envision Luca, LeBron, and Austin playing together because we've seen it so little. Even last season and this season. This season, the 10 games they played together. Last season, they had, 600 minutes together last year. So it's hard to picture them all together because we've rarely seen it.
This is the way I would put it in perspective. Luca, Austin, LeBron have played 152 minutes together this season for the Lakers. Drew Timmy's played 150 minutes. Like Drew Timmy, 4th string, 2-way contract center, who didn't even start the season with this team. He has played as many minutes as Luca, LeBron, and Austin together. Like, that's not ideal.
We just haven't seen full strength.
We don't even
Lakers.
know the ceiling for this team right now. It's pure projection.
Yeah.
We don't know what it is.
Yeah, but our job is to say what we think it is.
Oh, yeah.
And say it with a lot of heat.
Absolutely.
So that it's a hot take. And
you and I gave them a combined 1.5% chance.
That is true.
Although,
no, you gave him 2, I gave him 1.
Right, so together it's a 1.5.
True, 1.5%
average. Although
like
BC
throws it off.
Brings it up. Come on now.
BC is 100%
right,
Lakers.
so between you, me, and BC, the Lakers have got a coin flip chance of winning a title.
Why not?
I'm talking about.
That's Brian kind of changed the equation,
yes, he really
didn't he?
did.
Good for you, BC. All right, coming up next for you, can do some icebreakers. The reason I love icebreakers lately is because I've been winning. And I've got to build a lead because Ireland comes back tomorrow. And am I winning at the moment, Em?
I believe you're 1 point behind right now.
Oh.
But
So
Andy's also pretty good at this game.
Yeah, he is. All right, so we will battle it out in icebreakers coming up. Don't forget Sports Graffiti coming up at 1 o'clock today. And we'll take your calls on that specific subject I want to do today, what the ceiling is for this Lakers team. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN. All right, LA drivers, you're out there on the freeway right now. Sloppy mess. Took me an extra 45 minutes to get to work today because there was rain. You get on the inside lane, it's like a puddle, and you get to the outside lane, and people are hydroplaning.
Oh, I hate when you spray people when you're using the outside lane. You feel like such a jerk, even though it's not your fault.
Exactly. So listen, I saw 2 accidents when I was driving on the 10 today, and I almost want to stop. I almost want to stop and say, "Hey, I know you're in an accident, but here's a number you can call: 800-345-6789. That is the number for Jacob Imrani." And accidents are confusing. Have you ever been in one? It's like it's.
I've been knocked unconscious in an accident.
Have you?
Yes.
And you don't know what to do.
Oh, it is really disorienting. I got taken in an ambulance from.
Did you really?
Yeah, I got knocked I got T-boned by a drunk driver.
Oh no!
And I was in the back of a cab, and my head hit. I didn't have a seatbelt on. My head hit the divider. That glass divider, or plexiglass. I was knocked unconscious, and I woke up, and I was like, "What the hell is?"
When you woke up, were you thinking 800-345-6789?
I wish that had been an option back then.
Back then, yes.
Back then.
Listen, he takes all of the guesswork out of this, takes care of the case from beginning to end, body shop, doctors, missing work, all that stuff, insurance companies. You want Jacob. So remember, any kind of accident, sloppy out there, messy out there, if it happens, remember the number, 800-345-6789. That's 800-345-6789, or go to calljacob.com. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
In Los Angeles, greatness isn't an option. It's expected. From the skyhook of Kareem
Abdul-Jabbar with a skyhook.
To the Showtime flair of Magic.
Magic fires for three. Got it at the buzzer. Magic hit a three-pointer.
To the relentless fire of the Mamba.
Bryant for the win.
This is a franchise built on icons. And now the story continues with the power and vision of LeBron.
Fall away 17-footer good again. LeBron has dialed back the clock.
And the next generation talent of Luca.
Luca, another three. Good again!
Different eras, same standard. Championship expectations.
Me, LeBron, and AR, I think we're the leaders of this group.
From the legends of yesterday to the superstars of right now, Lakers basketball lives here. ESPN Los Angeles.
Listen up. It's a Cosm Ticket Thursday. Listen all day for your chance to win a 4-pack of GA tickets to watch Celtics versus Lakers at Cosm in Los Angeles. When you hear the cue to call, be caller number 7 and experience one of the sport's greatest rivalries like never before. Only with ESPN LA.
The following is a paid advertisement for the Wellness Company.
Today we're talking cancer awareness, and I want to bring in someone with a really unique perspective, Dr. Kelly Victory. She's a board-certified emergency medicine physician with over 30 years of experience who serves on the chief medical board for the Wellness Company. And most importantly, she's a cancer survivor. Dr. Victory, thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks very much for having me, Michelle.
We've been hearing a lot lately about cancer rates rising, especially in younger adults, which is obviously pretty alarming. What are you seeing?
Without question, cancer rates are rising across the board. And concerningly, we are seeing more aggressive cancers in people even in their 20s and 30s.
That's scary for a lot of people. Is there anything that can be done to help alleviate that fear?
And that is what led me to develop the new product Shield, because it is a group of more than 12 well-studied, scientifically proven supplements that help to supercharge your immune system, the first line of defense against cancer.
To learn more, visit victoryagainstcancer.com and use promo code SMALLS to save $25 on Shield.
Always consult your doctor to determine if this product is right for you.
Head to the LAFC versus Inter Miami match early and join the official LAFC Fan Fest presented by Zelle on February 21st from 2 to 6 p.m. Tailgate on Christmas Tree Lane for free with LAFC and partners. Enjoy family-friendly activities, discounted drinks, prizes, and live DJ music. All fans are welcome.
Listen to Mason and Ireland, weekdays noon to 3 on ESPN LA.
And it is Mason and Ireland on ESPN LA. It's time for Icebreakers. Icebreakers made possible by Blue Ice Vodka, the finest vodka sourced from Idaho potatoes. Get it? Idaho, Johnny I, the Idaho compound. Enjoy Blue Ice Classic Vodka or their unique flavors like Huckleberry and Double Espresso. Find Blue Ice in stores and ask for them by name. Time for Icebreakers on Mason and Ireland. Take it away, producer Emily.
All right, Em, what do we got?
I need to retract my score.
Oh, no.
You have the lead, Mace.
Thank you.
With 14.
That's what I'm talking.
John has 11. All right. So then doubling up starting on Monday.
And by the way, we will keep you up to date. The U.S. women's hockey team is going to overtime with Canada after scoring a late goal after they had pulled their goalie. It is 1-1 going to overtime, and we're waiting for that overtime to start.
Yeah, we will bust in regardless of outcome with a goal.
Absolutely.
For 10 points, I was born in 1985 in California. For 9 points, I have appeared on the cover of Sports Illustrated.
That's time.
For 8 points, I attended Helix High School where I played football alongside Alex Smith.
Brian.
Oh.
Go ahead, Brian.
Reggie Bush.
It is Reggie Bush.
Oh, yeah.
8 points.
Time. Come on.
There we go, Brian. You're on the board, and you're in the mix.
That's
Nice,
San Diego,
man.
baby.
That is the Helix High School. I knew it was either Alex Smith or Reggie Bush, and they
There you
You
go.
played with
mentioned
them,
Alex
gave away.
Smith, so it's got to be Reggie Bush.
You
Good
nailed
job,
it.
Brian.
All right.
Well
Em,
done.
give us the rest of the clues.
The rest of the clues. For 7 points, I have dated Kim Kardashian.
Mhm.
I probably should have put that before
That
that.
doesn't really narrow it down to anything.
Exactly. That's why I put it on there.
Yeah.
For 6 points, I was drafted second overall in the NFL draft. For 5 points in 2016, I finished the NFL regular season with -3 yards on 12 carries. I was the first non-quarterback to rush for negative total yardage on at least 10 carries since the 1970 merger.
Aw, why are you bringing that up?
It's
This
a
poor
fact.
guy.
I started only 15 times in 39 games while in college. However, I finished 10th in NCAA Division 1A history with 6,541 all-purpose yards, racking up 3,169 yards and 25 touchdowns on 433 carries. I was doing the tush push before the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am the 2005 Heisman Trophy winner while at USC. And fun fact, when I was doing work with Good Morning Football, he once juked me out. It was fun.
Oh, there you go. By the way, you didn't say his mom got a free house in San Diego?
Well, that is not part of the narrative I'm drawing.
Yes.
He was, honestly, like Reggie Bush
my gosh,
at
such a
SC
player.
was one of the most exciting players I've ever seen in any sport in my life. Like, he was, John always talks about, like, stop what you're doing type athletes. Reggie Bush was I don't want to miss a minute of him on the field.
And then he wasn't on the field during the play in the Rose Bowl.
Exactly.
Like, every single time he touched the ball, it felt like he was going to do something amazing.
Yeah. And, had a better NFL career than you think. Was better. You cited once, but he had a pretty solid NFL career.
Didn't he have that situation? What field was it that messed up either his knee or his ankle? And I think he sued him.
My guess is FedEx Field in Washington because that screws up most people, but I could be wrong about that.
Yeah, if I'm remembering correctly, there was something like that. Also, too, according to the AI overview, you can generally sell blood plasma for anywhere from $30 to $100 per donation, with new donors often eligible for substantial bonuses that can total 700 to over 1,000 in their
We are
first
bringing
year.
that up not because of Reggie Bush,
No.
but
Yeah, no,
because
it has
of
nothing
something
to do with
earlier
Reggie
in the
Bush.
show.
That's the Harry Styles.
I thought we had
Right.
already passed it, so that's why I didn't bring it up.
Sure. I didn't want the listeners and the viewers to be stuck
left
on
hanging.
that. Well, yeah, I mean, they could be stuck on that for like the next 2 hours.
Yes.
I just wanted to pay it off.
Yeah, they don't have any access to Google either. It's crazy.
The one thing I'll say about Reggie
I
Bush
said
too
I was on it, Emily.
He had during 11, 12, 13 when he was in Miami and then a little bit in Detroit, a lot of all-purpose yards, a lot of yards from scrimmage, great returner, had a really, really solid career, and I firmly believe that Pete Carroll had no idea that Reggie Bush's mom had a house in San Diego that was leased for her.
The lawsuit that I was thinking of was against the then St. Louis Rams.
Oh.
For a 2015 injury caused by slipping on an uncovered concrete surface surrounding the field at the Edward Jones Dome, and the Edward Jones Dome was a pit.
I remember that, yeah. Hey, Icebreakers is sponsored by Blue Ice Vodka, crafted in the heart of America, of Idaho, from the finest Idaho potatoes, distilled for clarity, filtered for perfection. Blue Ice isn't just vodka, it's a statement. Sip chilled, mix bold, drink responsibly. Blue Ice Vodka, cooler by nature. All right, so was it Time Magazine?
It was Time Magazine.
Put out a list of the most underrated movies of the 21st century, and I will be honest, I did not recognize many of the titles. You may have them.
I was like 20%.
Okay. Yeah. So they were really sort of obscure. So I thought we would do an exercise. Andy, you're a big movie guy.
Yep.
Of the movies from the 21st century that didn't get proper acclaim.
Or
in our opinion.
In our opinion, yeah. So each of us have a list of 5 movies. And why don't you go first?
All right. My 5. My first one I'm going to mention is probably for a long time was my favorite movie of all time.
Really?
I love this movie. It was nominated for Best Picture, but it's in kind of a forgotten year in a
I know which movie you're going to
ultimately forgotten movie.
I'll take Lady Bird for 100.
That's not it.
Oh, okay.
But this came out in 2012, and it's currently on Hulu, so if you want to check it out, Hulu, HBO, I think that's where it lives. It's called Beasts of the Southern Wild.
That's a good movie.
I love that.
It's a really good movie.
Yeah.
And it's about a young girl in kind of a fantastical bayou dealing with climate change.
Really, really good.
Fantastic story, fantastic movie. Makes me cry every time.
Yeah, that's
so
a good
that
one.
is one of mine. It's on HBO.
Oh, let's bounce around, and we'll each do one, and we'll bounce around. Andy?
The first one I'm going to take is Train Spotting 2.
Trainspotting 2?
Trainspotting 2.
You love Trainspotting.
I love Trainspotting is one of my all-time favorite movies, and I had been both excited and nervous about this movie because it came out like almost 30 years after the original. I wasn't sure what they were going to do. It's really good. It's basically the four of them reunited after being separated for as many years, and the tension all between them, but also as messed up as they did each other, and as much as their lives together as heroin addicts were completely screwed up, they're also all kind of nostalgic for it. Like, they all kind of realized they never had friendships like this before. They never kind of felt as alive as they did during this destructive period. It's really good. If you like Trainspotting, I really recommend seeing it.
Okay. Mine, first one, Winter's Bone.
That's
First
a good
time
movie.
I ever saw Jennifer Lawrence. First time I ever saw John Hawkes, who is
great
a
in
great, great actor. She's looking for her dad, and everybody's on meth. And
It's a bit of a hard watch at times, but a good
really
watch.
gritty, really gritty
It's
kind of
good.
movie.
It's good.
M?
And that was her Jennifer's first ever Academy Award nomination.
That's correct. Yeah, and John Hawkes got nominated also.
Mhm. So my next one is a movie called Obvious Child. It stars, it came out in 2014, stars Jenny Slate and Jake Lacy. Jake Lacy's from White Lotus, The Office, All Her Fault. The guy who's kind of like always the a-hole.
Yep.
He's a very nice guy in this movie. And then we have Jenny Slate. Oh! They won! Team USA!
USA!
Let's go!
The U.S. women have won the gold medal!
USA! USA!
Wow, that is fantastic. What a game. What a game that was. The U.S. women's hockey team has won the gold medal at the 2026 Olympics in Milan Cortina, and it is a pandemonium there. Great, great game. All these hockey games have been so tight, and they edge out arch rival Canada. Boy, they scored that late goal to force overtime. There were only 2 minutes left. Got a goal. They had pulled their goalie, found a way to score, and now they are the gold medal winners in hockey at the Winter Games. Fantastic.
And the movies, Obvious Child is on Netflix. If you want to check it out, it's really good. It's a kind of understated movie. A woman who's in comedy then has a child with a guy she has a one-night stand with, and it's kind of the complications of that. So it's great.
Okay. Andy?
The next movie I'm going to go with is from 2016, The Nice Guys, with Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe. It is so funny.
Really?
It's a Shane Black movie.
It's very stupidly funny.
Yeah, but very, very funny. Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe are – Gosling's a private eye. Crowe is like muscle, and they team up to solve this case of a missing girl who's part of like the pornography world and stuff. It's Shane Black, who did like Lethal Weapon and those movies. It's, a buddy comedy action movie. It is so funny, and I think this is the movie that introduced the idea that Ryan Gosling is hilarious.
Oh, yeah. He's very funny. All right, mine, and then we'll go to Sports Graffiti, and then we'll circle back to this a little bit later with our other movies, is Wind River. Wind River.
My wife loves this movie.
It's an amazing movie. Jeremy Renner is fantastic in this. It's a Taylor Sheridan movie, kind of at the beginning. It could have been this or Hell or High Water, which is another great
I thought about
movie.
Hell or High Water, but it had been nominated for Best Picture, and I said I'm not doing any Best Picture. Hell or High Water is awesome.
Wind River. Jeremy Renner plays a detective trying to investigate the death of somebody on a reservation.
She loves that.
It is such a great, gritty drama. All right. So those are some underrated movies. Maybe if you want to call into Sports Graffiti right now, you've got an underrated movie, something we should see that not everybody has seen, or the ceiling for this Lakers team. How far can they go? What percentage chance? Andy has them at 2%. I have them at 1%. Brian Cohen has them at 100%.
We just got, by the way, someone just tweeted us, Bob at Culver fan.
Yep.
Since the Lakers are co-owned by Mark Walter and he co-owns the Dodgers parking lot with Frank McCourt, by proxy, Frank McCourt has a 2% chance of winning the title, according to your pie.
There you go. Very nice. Very nice. All right. 213-799-0139. Again, 213-799-0139. Lakers championship pie. Who else do you think is in it? We take your calls on that. Also, what's the ceiling for this Lakers team? U.S. women win the gold medal in hockey. underrated movie, all that stuff. 213-799-0139. Sports Graffiti coming up next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
And on this rainy Thursday in the Southland, remember today is a Tiger Thursday. Why? Because Tigers tournament, the Genesis Invitational, is teeing off at Riviera Country Club. Now, yes, Tiger's not playing this year, but he's hosting as he does every year. And once this rain clears out, it's going to be a beautiful weekend at Riviera Country Club. Join us. Of course, we'll be there tomorrow, broadcasting live the afternoon show from 2 to 5:30 p.m. right off the 8th fairway in front of the Travis Matthew trailer. But get your tickets for an awesome weekend in Southern California. GenesisInvitational.com. A Tiger Thursday rolls on right here on LA's mega sports station, ESPN LA. There's President's Day savings right now at George Chevrolet. And GM John Good will make you a great deal on a brand new, top-selling Chevy Equinox, gas or electric. Lease a Chevy Equinox LT for only $220 a month. Or choose the Equinox EV LT for just $269 a month for 36 months and $39.95 due at signing. 91 Freeway, Lakewood exit in Bellflower. Or online at georgechevy.com. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Discount calculated off MSRP on select models. Lease offer approved credit through GM Financial. Ends 3/2/2026. For full details, call 866-949-4805.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Hi, this is Devontae Adams of your LA Rams. The biggest show on the radio, this is Mason in Ireland. LA's mega sports station, 710 ESPN. Listen to every Rams game on the all-new ESPN LA app.
All right. By the way, while Delonte was saying that, he scored another touchdown. He's that good. All right, let's hit the phones. 213-799-0139 for Sports Graffiti. Let us start out with Ted in West Covina. Hey, Ted, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's up, man?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Before I give you my playoff championship pie, I'm the biggest Laker fan. But I'm being realistic here.
Okay.
So I would hope the Lakers could somehow pull it off. But I got OKC at 40%.
Yeah.
Denver, 25%.
Ooh, high on Denver. Okay.
And I know that you brought Cleveland back into it because you ran out. Your math wasn't correct.
Yeah.
But I like Cleveland at 20%. I think they're being overlooked.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So James Harden is
the
James Harden's going to make that thing go?
I do. I do. And I do. And I got Detroit at 15.
Okay. What do you got? What percentage for the Lakers?
Like I said, I'm the biggest Laker fan. I want to put them at 100%, but I don't put them at 80%.
Okay. No percent for the Lakers there. Let's go to Jack in Pasadena. Hi, Jack. You're on Sports Graffiti. What's happening?
Hey, Booksmart is definitely the most underrated film of the 21st century.
Very good one.
One of the funniest films, Olivia Wilde's directorial debut. But I'm actually just calling to counterpoint a call from Graffiti yesterday.
Okay.
The guy watches the WNBA for the betting and the body, for lack of a better word.
Yes.
And I just want to say it's actually flipped for me. I watch the WNBA for the basketball. I watch the MNBA for the bodies and the betting. So it's a little different for different people.
Yeah, it is different for different people. There you go.
Hey, and viewership's viewership.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
We'll take it.
It's the equivalent of reading Playboy for the article, depending on who you're talking
By the way, and you're in a fantasy WNBA league?
Yeah, I was last year. Looking at.
Are you going to do it again?
Yeah.
I'd like to join that. There's no room for me?
I think
no
we're
dudes?
at kind of a no men allowed.
Is it no dudes? Is it really?
Yeah.
It's no men allowed?
Yeah. A little misandry.
PC, does that seem fair?
I mean,
the suffrage league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, it's the opposite of the He-Man Women Haters Club from Little Rascals.
Yes. All right.
What are the stakes?
Yeah. What are
Nothing.
you playing
There's
for?
no.
What?
There's no buy-in. There's just.
And
pride.
there's no dudes.
No dudes. No buy-in.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
All
right.
for the love of the game.
213-799-0139. Let's go to Eric in Long Beach. Hey, Eric, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's up, man?
Hey, gentlemen, good afternoon. And young lady, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
All right, so this is real simple. Like, the Lakers have no chance. I'm a Laker fan. I love the Lakers. I've been a Laker fan since 1980. But their chances are about as bright as the weather outside today, meaning not very good. So let's not even discuss them. So let's talk about teams that have a real chance at winning.
Okay.
OKC is the favorite, clearly. I don't think they're as big a favorite as everyone is making them out to be. I got them at about 35% to win the championship.
Okay. All right. 35%.
Yeah. Then the Spurs are a team that I think you guys aren't giving enough credit to yet.
Okay.
They're really good. Wemby is a monster, and they have a whole bunch of guards that surround him. They're really good. I've got them at 30%.
Yeah. By the way, they're 4-1 against OKC this year, so it's a good call.
Absolutely. They are OKC's kryptonite. I got Detroit at about 15%.
Mm-hmm.
They're good, but they need a second star behind K. They need one more guy, and you'll see that in the playoffs. They need one more guy behind him.
Okay.
Denver, the Knicks, I got them both at about 5%.
Okay.
Just because, why not?
And because you're a
and
Lakers
you can throw
fan,
whatever other team-
if you're a Lakers fan, you don't want to put Boston on there, right?
Who's bought? You know, you guys have the button. I can't say it.
Boston.
You can play
There
the
you
button.
go.
You know.
Yes, that is correct. Don't even put them on the list.
Boston.
Let's get.
He only had 90% of it.
Oh, we missed the last 10%?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. We'll be left to wonder.
Pins and needles.
Yeah, I know. I was right on the edge. Let's go to Jeff in Santa Clarita. Hey, Jeff, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's up, man?
Hey, good afternoon. Appreciate you. Called many times.
Thank you, man.
I love you guys. Anyways, first of all, congratulations, USA, Canada, beating Canada.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
It is.
Big deal. And then the other two quick things, I'll give Lakers like 10%. You never know when Luca can go on a run and average 40, 45 points a game. LeBron's still doing, 20, 27 a game. So you got to give him a little bit of love, regardless if you love or hate him.
Yep.
But I think people are sleeping on the Pistons and the Spurs. And I think that the Spurs do have a pretty good shot coming out of the West.
Okay. It's an interesting call. Yeah, a lot of Spurs love out there. They're very good. And you know what? They're fun to watch because of Wemby.
They're really fun to watch. And again, I think De'Aaron Fox being there is a big deal.
And they got a bunch of young ascending, like Dylan Harper's really good. Like
Stephon Castle is
so
terrific.
Good.
A guy like Harrison Barnes is really helpful. He's won a championship. He's experienced. Keldon Johnson is really good, just off their bench. Yeah.
Depth.
Yep.
Something we don't have.
And just giving you a warning right away, Mace, they're about to start the second part of the free escape program, so no spoilers for Mason.
No spoilers. Thank you. Don't anybody mention it. Let's go to Jake in Orange. Last call of the day. Oh, yeah, Jake in Orange. What's up, man?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Hey, I just wanted to let you know before I get started, I got my wife, Amy, here next to me. We're driving in the rain, and she's super excited to be on the radio.
Oh, nice. Hi, Amy.
Hi.
Hi.
Anyways, hey, I wanted to give you an underrated movie.
Okay.
One of my favorite movies. It's with our boy O'Shea Jackson Jr., and it's with Aubrey Plaza and Elizabeth Olsen. It's called Ingrid Goes West.
It is fantastic. You faded out there. But, yeah, you're absolutely right. I've talked to Shay about this movie a lot. I think it is his very best work. I think that is pinnacle Shay.
It was on my short list.
Yeah, it's quirky. Aubrey Plaza's she's
if you don't
nobody's
know
like
the
her.
basis of the movie, like the log line in the movie is like this woman just becomes obsessed with someone she saw on social media.
Right.
And that woman that she saw on social media was Elizabeth Olsen.
Yep.
and the person becomes obsessed with
kinda
Aubrey
stalks her,
Plaza
yeah.
and stalks her, befriends her, becomes very close to her, and hijinks ensue, I guess.
Yeah, hijinks ensue. It's very good. Very good. If you've not seen Ingrid Goes West, O'Shea's in it. He's fantastic.
He's like a stoner neighbor.
He's so. It's such a stretch.
I know.
You know, you wouldn't think he'd be able to play.
Well, he's serious about his
stoner
craft,
neighbor,
you
but
know? I mean,
yeah.
He's been method acting that role for like 20 years.
Yes, he has. He's always in character. He's like the Jeremy
really
Strong
is.
of stoner neighbors.
He really is.
All right, let's do one more underrated movie.
Okay.
Let's do one more underrated movie here. We are releasing our list of the most underrated movies of the 21st century. Em, you've got some good ones. What is your next one? We've each done 2.
Aggregate us.
Yeah, aggregate us. Exactly.
Okay. My next one. So I'm saying it's underrated because I feel like when you picture this person's work, you don't picture this movie.
Okay.
But I think it is. We might look in the future at maybe his second best movie, if not his best movie,
Okay.
depending on how you like it. I'm going to go with Nope. Nope came out in 2022,
yeah.
and it's the Jordan Peele movie about a UFO in the sky.
Yep.
And it stars Daniel Kaluuya and Keke Palmer, and it is, if you think of it as Jaws.
Peter Nwongo?
No, it's
That's
Keke Palmer.
us.
Oh, I'm thinking of
That's
us.
us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's us.
So yeah, it's underrated because you don't even know what this movie is.
Exactly.
So highly recommend. If you think of it like Jaws,
Yep.
it makes the movie more enjoyable. And if you think about it as we looked up into the heavens and there's angels described in the Bible
Yep.
as like scary beings, and if you think about they were just seeing Jean Jacket.
Yeah.
Anyway, Nope is fantastic. I love it.
All right, Andy.
Furiosa.
Oh,
Came out in 2024.
That is a terrible movie.
I loved it.
It is
What?
awful.
Bad take from me.
You're the only one that liked that movie.
I love that movie.
I do not like that movie at
That's
all.
a bad take.
I
I thought that was super low rent.
What?
Mad Max Fury Road.
You love Chris Hemsworth.
I do. It did not work for me.
That's
at
way
all.
better than
It
any of the
seemed
other
super
movies.
cheesy and super CGI.
What?
I don't think it was so much overly CGI'd as Fury Road. Everything that happens in Fury Road, and Fury Road is a masterpiece.
Yeah, and by the way, it's filled with practical stunts.
But so is Furiosa too. Like it actually is. The problem is Fury Road was such a hard act to follow.
Yeah.
And, Charlize Theron is a tough act to follow. Chris Hemsworth was a very unusual villain for the Mad Max world, and I think a lot of people didn't like him. I thought he was really, really entertaining. I loved it.
Yeah,
I thought it was really good.
Okay. Disagree on that.
Agree to disagree?
My third one. Gone, Baby, Gone.
Great movie. Great movie.
It's so good.
It actually was on my short list.
Was it really?
Yes. Yeah. Gone, Baby, Gone. Was on my
directed
short
by
list.
Ben Affleck, starring Casey Affleck, and Amy Ryan actually was nominated for an
really
Oscar
good.
for this. It is about a kid that's abducted, and they're trying to find the kid, and Amy Ryan's the mom. It's such a good movie. Now, it's painfully sad.
Yes, it is.
But it is really,
It's
really good.
It's about like the cost of making the right choices and
Yes.
how sometimes the right choices go really wrong.
Yes.
It's really good.
Yep. So there you have it. We've each given 3 underrated movies. You guys have a lot of viewing to do. Coming up next, Boys in Blue Report. We'll get some Dodgers in here with the Greg Bergman next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
And you know we are LA's mega sports station. You spend every day with us on 710 a.m., the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. But quite often you see us on the streets. The ESPN LA street team rolling up across the Southland and pulling up at the hottest events. Baby, let's cruise. You know who takes care of our rides? Our friends at George Chevrolet. The GM, John Good, his fantastic team. Find out more at georgechevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive. Our ESPN LA street team, driven by our friends at George Chevrolet. George Chevy, off the 91 freeway in the city of Bellflower. Thanks to George Chevy for making our ESPN LA street team absolutely beautiful, man.
Get ready for LAFC's home opener, Saturday, February 21st. So it's just around the corner, 2 days away. Tune in at 5:30 for Countdown to Kickoff, presented by BMO, the official bank of LAFC. Mario Ruiz sets the stage and builds the buzz, leading to the pregame coverage at 6 when LAFC versus Inter Miami kick off at 6:30, only with ESPN LA.
Change is in the air at LAX. Los Angeles International Airport's automated people mover trains are rolling soon as part of LAX's ongoing investments in improving your travel journey. The new trains will quickly move guests between all terminals. The new consolidated rental car center, metro trains and buses, and economy parking in 10 minutes or less. Departing every 2 minutes, they'll help approximately 30 million passengers per year. Learn more at lawa.org/ESPN. That's lawa.org/ESPN.
Hey, it's John Ireland. Watching a Laker game is so much more than just a game. It's the moments before tip-off, the people you're with, and the food you're sharing. That's why I love BBGO. BBGO is perfect for at-home watch parties or a night of hoops. Their food is bold and packed with flavor, bowls for a quick meal, dumplings and fried rice for everyone at the table. Vibe on a wave of Korean food and culture with BBGO. Look for BBGO at your local grocery store in the Asian and freezer aisles. BB go for it and bring something different to the table.
Looking for paint that actually lasts? Vista Paint delivers expert quality, rich color, and pro-trusted durability, backed by over 60 years of experience. From your home to your next big project, we've got you covered. Vista Paint, since 1956.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to A to Z Savings, our biggest sale of the year.
Happy to be here. Can I get some rotors?
Would you like brake pads with that?
How much are the brake pads?
Free with Duralast rotors.
Free. Really?
Really? Free.
I also need some oil.
Would you like an oil filter with that?
Yeah. How much is that?
Free with the oil.
Free. Really?
Really. Free. It's part of A to Z Savings with hundreds of deals.
From A to free.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Ends March 9th. Restrictions apply.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit info kit. 800-317-2277. That's 800-317-2277. The biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland. They all pitch to Rojas.
Hey, this is Miguel Rojas from the Los Angeles Dodgers.
It's back. It's on its way. Out of here. Miguel Rojas.
You're listening to Mason and Ireland Show.
Mason and Ireland rolls on.
Hey! Almost baseball time. Real quick, I want to mention, because this is important, the U.S. women's national hockey team has won gold.
It's a great goal, too. That was fun to watch.
In overtime, they needed that goal late in the third period in order to force overtime, and they wind up scoring the winning goal and win the gold medal. Very, very well-played hockey game.
Really fun. I don't know who any of them are, but it was just an incredible
You know
lesson.
about the heated rivalry thing, like the one...
No.
Oh, M's not there. Yeah, these two girlfriends broke up, and one's Canadian and one's...
American?
U.S., and they were facing each other even though they'd
Really?
broken up. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was total heated rivalry situation.
Oh,
and
nice.
knows all the names and that stuff.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
I don't know the names of anybody in any event.
Yes, you do.
No.
Name one Winter Olympic athlete. Just one.
One, Chloe Kim.
Okay,
I can do
there
Chloe
you
Kim.
go. You
But
can do
then
Chloe
after
Kim.
that, I can't do it. I got nothing. I got
All right.
nothing for you.
All right.
Men's hockey, I can't do that.
By the way, men's hockey, we got a sweet draw to go to the gold medal game because U.S. is playing Slovakia. Meanwhile, Canada's got a really tough semifinal game.
Canada
Finland.
almost lost yesterday.
Well, I mean, both games went to overtime.
You're right.
The
They did,
U.S.
yeah.
game went to overtime as well. All right.
It's fun, though.
So let's talk some Dodgers, huh?
The Dodgers.
So one big question. This Tommy Edman ankle injury is well past chronic at this point.
Yeah.
When they traded for him, he was out with the ankle.
Yep.
He missed games last year because of the ankle. And apparently it's bone spurs in the ankle.
Did you talk to Dr. Clapper
We
about
talked
it?
to Dr.
Yeah.
Clapper. He says it's a pain tolerance thing, and there's no like easy fix, no surgery, nothing like that. What did the Dodgers do? He's not going to be ready for opening day. What did the Dodgers do at second base?
So it's going to be a mixture of guys. I think there's one battle in there, but Miguel Rojas is going to play second base.
Yes.
He'll do it, but it's not a lot because they don't want to play every single day. So most likely he'll, against lefties or something like that, he'll play. The other one is a battle between Haesung Kim and
Alex
Alex
Freeland.
Freeland.
Yeah.
Alex Freeland was really good in AAA last year.
Mhm.
Came up and came in for Max Muncy at third base when he was hurt and was bad. Was actually like bad. He could not hold on to the position.
Yep.
He wasn't able to help out. He didn't make the postseason roster because he couldn't be a bat off the bench. None of it.
He batted a sparkling 190.
Yeah, he was not good. His defense was okay. But the other one is Haesung Kim, and he started off super hot.
Yep.
With like 450 for like a month that he was just getting a
And
hit
then
after
he
hit.
tailed off.
He completely tailed off because he wasn't able to hit lefties
Yep.
and he wasn't able to hit velocity. So if you can't do either of those things, then you're not going to do so well. Great defensively, so you can plug him in right there, and you should be fine with that. But at the same time, I believe he's put on like 15 pounds in the offseason.
Really?
Yeah, he's been working really hard to try to get that spot out of spring training. I put my money on Kim, but a lot of people think that like Freeland.
Kim last year batted 280.
So but it all went downhill.
It's very front loaded.
Yeah, it's
700
very
OPS,
front loaded.
Batted 280.
I think if you look like somewhere
45 hits and
I'm going to look at his splits.
Yeah, look at the splits. Like look second half of the season, it's just horrendous.
He just fell apart.
It fell apart because he couldn't keep up with major league hitting, and that happens for a young guy. What is he? I think he's like 23 years old. It's something where he needs to get used to this type of pitching and be able to learn to hit velocity and learn to hit it the other hand. It's just something that people have to learn.
your point, he went from 422 in May to 333 in June, and then 193 in July, 130 in September.
Yeah, it just kept going the wrong way. And that's why everyone's like, oh, play Kim, but he just couldn't
Well, I
keep
think
up.
the thing with Kim is everybody loves his speed.
Yeah.
Everybody loves his speed. He was 12 of 14 in stolen bases.
Great. I think you've mentioned it before that if he'd be a great secondary
leadoff guy in the 9-hole, he'd be terrific.
Agreed. Yeah.
So that battle will unfold in camp. Are you going out there, by the way?
No, I've never been to spring training.
Oh, you haven't?
Not
It's so
one
much fun.
time in my
Ever in
entire
history?
life. Never once in my life have I been to spring training.
is so much fun.
I know. We keep trying to get something going where we go to spring training. It would be like you, me, Trav, go to spring training, and it just has never come to fruition.
You know, we did shows down at Dodgertown.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we were down in Vero Beach.
So that would have been fun.
For a few years. I was working for Fox, I think, at that point, and they had just gotten the Dodgers. And we went down to Vero Beach, and what a spectacular place that was. It's so I wish they would have kept it. I wish they would have stayed. It was its own little world. Camelback Ranch is great.
Have you been to
Ballpark's
Camelback?
fun. Yeah, ballpark's fun, all that stuff. Spring training, you've very mix and mingle kind of situation. Easy to get autographs. Guys sign a lot of autographs, all that stuff. You can meet players. It's actually it's really cool. Spring training is really cool.
Yeah, I want to go down there, but I think we just have to get it all worked out where we can go down there. I like the fact that it's closer for people in LA.
True.
But Dodgertown apparently was just
God. It was
amazing
pristine,
experience.
beautiful, really, really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, outfield situation.
Right.
The basic outfield would be Pajes in center, Tucker in right, Tasker in left.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's guys that can get into the mix. First of all, Alex Call is still on the team, so that's one that just kind of fits into the role. But there's other guys that could actually find a way. Fabian Ardaya wrote an article about this, but there's two guys, James Tibbs III and Zach Earhart. They were in the deal for Dustin May to Boston,
yeah.
And we got them back. James Tibbs III was in the deal to go to Boston when Rafael Devers went to San Francisco, and he was like a first-round pick, was supposed to be really, really great. And both of those guys came here, and now they're just flying up the ranks. They're playing really, really well. Both of them could be options in the outfield if something goes down.
Now, because they're young, would they break camp with the team, or would they go to OKC?
So they'd probably go to OKC, but if they have some amazing spring training, then maybe they could. I don't like. There's guys on the 40-man roster. A guy named like Michael Ciani. He's basically kind of like Justin Dean was. No bat at all. Really good with the glove, but they maybe take him off the 40-man, put one of those guys in. There's also Ryan Ward. If you know Ryan Ward, he was in AAA last year. He was the MVP of AAA.
Okay.
But he just has no defensive skills whatsoever. So he has big bat, but also just hasn't really been able to break camp. If they can move him or do something like that, one or both of those guys could make the roster.
Has the Blue Review started yet?
So we did one. We did a spring training primer just a couple of days ago, Wednesday.
Wednesday?
No, today's Thursday, so Tuesday. We did
on
one.
the YouTube channel
It's
now?
on the YouTube channel right now. We're going to start it up at the end of February and beginning of March, before the WBC.
Okay, I want to play something from Andrew Friedman. This is something he said. I think this is MLB Radio, right?
Nope. Dan Lebitard show.
Oh, Dan Lebitard show. Okay, listen to what Andrew Friedman says.
We are an incredibly healthy organization right now. We are doing really, really well off the field. And, it was 12 years ago, 13 years ago that this organization was in bankruptcy. And so as an organization, we are in a very, very healthy spot. And we feel in a real connection and partnership to our fans, and that commitment to pouring it back in and doing everything we can to win a championship and bring a parade through the streets of Los Angeles. And so it is that partnership that we have with our fans that is a real driving force. And I just like the counterfactual to what, or the counterpoint to us having an aggressive payroll is the people who are upset by it just want our owner to pocket more money. Like, I don't understand the other side of it. Right. We are investing in our team in a way that, with where we are, the core of talent we have, we're not being flippant about it that, hey, this will just happen forever. Obviously, we are doing all we can to keep one eye on the present and one eye on the future, and to be as good as we can be for as long as we can. But we are in a really special moment in time with the core group of players that we have. And our mindset is to be aggressive, to kind of back that up and do everything we can to win a championship in 2026.
The thing I love about this is, what do they want? Our owner to make more money?
It's the best counter that you could actually say.
It's not just a counter. It's actually a shot at other teams.
Yeah.
Because what he's really saying is, do you want us to do what these other billionaires do?
Put the money in your pocket.
The money.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, we could do that if you wanted us to.
But they're putting like 75, 80% of their revenue back into the team.
Right.
The Mets put like 90% of their revenue back into the team, while teams like the Marlins and the Pirates and
They pocket money.
They pocket it. They make over $300 million and only put 25% into the team. You want them to be like that? I just don't understand it. I don't understand how you can not be okay with what they're doing.
If you cannot play ball in this league, and there are a lot of teams that can't, sell your team for $1 billion or $2 billion or whatever. Like, even I just reading Inter Miami, the value of that franchise is now $1 billion.
Yeah.
The value of the franchise LAFC is $1
billion.
billion.
Yeah.
How much are the Pirates worth?
Oh,
the Pirates got to be worth $4 billion.
Like on the low end.
On the
because
low
it's a
end.
professional baseball team. Like, it has to. That's on the low end. I just want to know, where is that money going? Because it's not going into the stadium. It's not going into the team.
Yep.
Where is it going besides the owner's pocket? Is it going into like the payroll? I don't know where that money goes when a team like the Dodgers can do it, where they put over half their money.
They
into
just invest.
Yeah.
They invest in the team, in the fan experience, and the team. It is the best organization in all of professional sports. Nobody
completely agreed. And then you have teams like the Angels who put a lot of money, like 70% into the team, and just do it. It's
Just do it wrong.
Absolutely wrong people, but they're doing it. Like, you have to give it to Artie Moreno that they're doing it.
They do spend, yeah.
Yes.
They just
But
don't
that's
spend
what
in the
people
right places.
overlook, though. You can spend stupidly.
Yeah.
And kind of a dirty little secret, some of the Dodgers' big money acquisitions last year didn't actually work out that well
100%
at
true.
all. Like,
Yep.
just because you spend doesn't mean it's going to work out. But the Dodgers have this
Michael Conforto.
Right. The Dodgers have this combination of
Kirby Yates,
deep pockets, smart people. Doesn't mean they're going to get everything right, but it means they're going to get a lot right.
Yeah.
And players want to go to them. Kyle Tucker, other teams offered him real money.
Yeah.
He said, no, I want to go to the Dodgers. Like, every team would have given Otani that contract.
Yeah.
So that's crazy interesting, too. I think there was another quote from Andrew from Friedman on Levitard, where he's talking about the three guys that he was surprised that that they signed with the Dodgers. It was Shohei Otani, it was Freddie Freeman, and it was Kyle Tucker, because Kyle Tucker was the first guy in, I think, Major League Baseball history that actually signed that low year high average annual
this
value.
Is what they tried to do with like Aaron Judge. They tried to do it like
Bryce
4
Harper.
years, $200 million kind of thing.
Yeah, Bryce Harper in 2019, I was looking it up. 2019, they offered him a 4-year, $180 million contract. He decided to go 13 years, $330 million with the Phillies. So they offered the same thing, but that's the same thing that happened with Tucker.
Well, the other thing is,
he was offered a 10-year contract, and he decided to come here
Tucker
for lower.
is really smart here because he's going to make a bunch of money the next 4 years, and then he's got a chance to go out and sign another gigantic deal.
Yeah, and he has 2 opt-outs.
Two
exactly.
opt-outs, that's right.
And another thing, too, that I think people should remember, when the Dodgers signed Yamamoto, the reaction in the moment was not, oh, my God, they got Yamamoto. How much more talent? It was, oh, that's a lot of money for a Japanese pitcher who's never
thrown
There
here,
was
yeah.
more skepticism than fear about Yamamoto.
Although I do
Look what he did.
I do remember I was at a Rams game when I found out that we got Yamamoto, and I was like, oh, so crazy.
Yeah.
Because we were not I did not expect us to get him.
It was supposed to go to either like the Mets
Or
or the
the
Yankees
Blue Jays
or
or
something.
yeah.
He was all over the place, but he made more money. Was the highest paid pitcher in Major League Baseball history over Garrett Cole, and he had never thrown a pitch.
There was the reaction to that was, that may be too much money for a Japanese pitcher who's never done it at this level before. Long-term commitment. It's not like everybody's like, I can't believe the Dodgers did this again.
And he may have had one of the most amazing postseasons in MLB history.
But my point is they were
Absolutely.
right. They
Yeah.
were. It's not just that they splashed money around. They were right.
The other thing about him that I was surprised, and then we'll move on, about Yamamoto is he was able to make 30 starts last year. And, the idea was Japanese pitchers pitch every 5 days, and maybe you won't have the durability. I don't think he even had a phantom IL.
No, I don't think so either. I would be okay if he had one this year.
Me too.
I would be okay if everybody has one.
Especially after the WBC.
Yeah, well, he's going to need it after WBC.
Yeah.
But so all of these guys should. What we learned last year from the Dodgers is that you can keep everyone, just find a way to keep them healthy, get them back in like August, and everything will be fine from there.
Yeah. All right, Bergman, thank you for Boys in Blue Report.
Thank you. And Boys in Blue is brought to you by Hard Rock Casino Tejon, the easiest drive from downtown LA. This February, Hard Rock Casino Tejon is giving away a kilo of gold.
A kilo?
A kilo. Unity by Hard
gold.
Rock members can earn entries all month long just by using their card with drawings every Thursday.
Of gold.
Get all the details at casino.hardrock.com/Tejon. Hard Rock Casino Tejon. This is how SoCal plays. What did you do to this, Andy?
By the way, I was going to mention on the subject of Tejon, my brother drives out there.
Tejon?
He goes to Tejon.
Oh, what did you think of it? It's supposed to be great.
It's beautiful. He says it's brand new. It's beautiful. He absolutely loves that casino.
Yeah, it's supposed to be good. I don't know what you did
It fell
here.
apart when I unplugged it. It fell apart.
This whole thing just fell apart.
fell apart.
You know, these are important.
Bergman is
I can get you another one.
Bergman
Don't worry.
is our associate engineer. I'm sure he can fix it.
I-
Coming up
and I will.
next, is there a world where we see the Rams go wide receiver with the 13th overall pick? We'll do that coming up next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Don't miss the countdown to kickoff. Presented by BMO, official bank of LAFC.
Saturday at 5:30 p.m., it's the debut of Countdown to Kickoff, presented by BMO. Let's go. Who's ready for LAFC's season opener versus Messi and Inter Miami at the Coliseum? I sit down with LAFC defender Ryan Hollingshead. Plus, Angel City FC is right around the corner. Join me Saturday at 5:30 p.m., leading you straight into LAFC pregame.
BMO presents Countdown to Kickoff, hosted by Mario Ruiz on ESPN LA.
ESPN LA family, I'm personal injury attorney Joseph S. Normand. 2026 marks 15 years that you've trusted me to represent you. When you're hurt and down, I'm honored to fight for you in personal injury cases when it matters most. Numbers don't lie. I'm the real deal. The voice you hear is a voice you get. If you've been injured in an accident, call 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Normand Legal, built on trust, proven by results.
In Los Angeles, it's not about closing deals. It's about opening partnerships. At ESPN LA, we're hiring audio play-by-play and digital marketing consultants. People who build relationships and create custom solutions powered by ESPN LA and the biggest teams in the city. This is where brands connect with fans who care. Competitive pay, full benefits, unlimited upside. Open your next partnership. Apply now at goodkarmabrands.com/careers.
This is the story of the one. As an HVAC technician, he and his digital multimeter are in high demand. So when a noisy office HVAC turns out to be a failing blower motor, he doesn't break a sweat. With Grainger's easy-to-use website and product information, he selects the product he needs to keep everything humming right along. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
I'm Boomer Esiason. My mom died from cancer. She was only 37 years old. She didn't have life insurance, and that was devastating for my family. That's why having life insurance is so important to me. Ethos makes it fast and easy. Get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. You can get up to $3 million in coverage with no medical exam.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Steve Mason and John Ireland.
I mean, what I'm thinking is, don't you know who I am? You're not responding to me?
I'm Steve Mason.
Exactly.
Mason and Ireland.
What?
It's an outrage. It is an outrage.
Back to the guys.
The outlet pass for Keller, a defenseman. Nice move. Cuts to the net. Score! Megan Keller, the overtime hero. The United States wins gold and belong.
And the U.S. women have won gold in hockey at the Olympic Games. And Kenny Albert on the call there for NBC. It was a great game. U.S. scored late to tie it and force overtime, and then they win in overtime. Was that Hillary Knight that scored the game-winning goal?
Yes, and it's their third time in the history of this sport at the Olympics that Team USA has won. They won in 88, 2018, and now in 2026. Okay. So congrats to those
Congratulations.
ladies.
Yeah, that is awesome. Awesome. And we'll wait and see what happens with the men's team. The men's team plays Slovakia in the semis and would face the Canada-Finland winner in the gold medal game.
Yeah, they're lining up right now with their medals around their necks, getting the picture, all that stuff.
Imagine.
That would be amazing.
You know, and I did the Olympics. I always there are pictures of me wearing like medals just for fun. Like I would interview Katie Ledecky, and then she'd say, "You want to try my medal?" I'd like totally try it.
Eons ago, for some random ESPN assignment,
yes.
I was in St. Louis back when Marshall Falk lived there, and they had me do something where I was writing about he had this really cool flat in St. Louis, and they wanted me to write about it. And he wasn't even there, but like his assistant was there showing me around.
Yep.
And at one point, I went into this room and I see his Super Bowl ring in a case.
Cool.
And as she's talking to me and showing me different stuff, I just keep looking back at the ring. And finally, with this, like, you're an idiot sigh, she goes, "Do you want to put the ring on?" I'm like, "Yes, please."
Yes.
And it was awesome.
Oh, yeah, that's
to
so
wear
cool.
one of those rings.
So cool. All right. So let's talk a little Rams here. This is an ongoing concern. I haven't really addressed it much, but I am concerned about Puka Nacua. And if you go back to the end of the season, there was an instance where he went onto a live stream and did a very anti-Semitic gesture. We saw him sort of bouncing around drunk on video last week. He's done some really loose interviews, conversations, and I want to read something because this is okay. Brilliant player. This is from Dan Hansis, former host of the NFL Network's Around the NFL podcast. Brilliant player, obviously, but you are insane if you let him continue on with the Rams as long as Matthew Stafford is the quarterback and playing at a high level. Then keeping Puka is okay, but you will rue the day that you give this man an extension. You trade this man for a first-round pick and let someone else handle the Antonio Brown portion of his career. I feel 100% certain this to be true.
Yikes. And
that is really scathing is what that is.
It's scathing, and also, too, and I would like to think the commentator was not making this direct line a comparison. Like Antonio Brown got into legal problems.
Yes.
Like, you know, with Puka Nacua, it seems to be more bad judgment.
It is bad judgment.
Like, for example, and I think the people around Puka need to start doing a better job steering him.
Yeah, I keep waiting for somebody to step in and say, Puka, let's do some media training. Let's talk about what.
Well,
Let me say one thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
When Cooper Kupp was here, we weren't seeing this.
No.
It seemed like Cooper Kupp was a good influence onto Puka, that he was teaching him how to be professional in the league. He's a very different person. I'm not saying Devontae Adams is like this at all. I'm just saying maybe Puka, without Cooper around, doesn't have somebody to continuously check up on him.
Right. Yeah, my question is, does he have an agent? Does he have a manager? Does he have a publicist?
He must.
Does he have? But why
He
are they?
literally does, but
why are they not guiding him in the right direction?
I mean, you look at his brothers took Adu Thero's car.
They thought it was.
They say they thought it was.
They mixed up cars.
But,
I'm going to give him credit for that.
But okay, there's that
Oops,
show,
wrong car.
and he is connected to his brothers.
Right.
That show that he went on, and I forgot the name of the host.
Yeah, let's not even mention the
Sure,
guy.
fine. But like politics aside with the host is a provocateur.
Right.
Like his whole thing is getting guys to do things or go along with provocation.
So let me say, I don't think he had any idea what he was doing.
Sure.
He did not know he was
Right.
doing an anti-Semitic
Right.
thing.
No, I totally believe him. But my point is, forget whether or not he thought he was doing something, the host, whatever. Any PR person or manager worth their salt would have been like, dude, you're not going on that show. Because that show is designed to generate controversy.
Right.
Put you in a bad position.
Right. That is not a show for you to go on. Again, remove whatever you think of the politics or whatever.
Somebody's got to say, Puka, that's not a good idea.
Right. That is a bad idea. If you go on that show, there's going to be smoke from it.
Yeah, right.
Do you want smoke?
Sure.
And let's just say we hope that Dan is wrong, because
absolutely.
To say 100% with sincerity that you think this is going to happen, you're wrong. You're not 100% sure because you don't know what's going to happen in the future. This may just be an interesting couple months in Puka's life, and he will be on the field doing incredible things, and then off the field, we either won't hear about it or it'll be good things. Because I do think that Puka can be a good person in the community.
I completely agree with you, but I think he needs guidance right now. I think he needs somebody to sit him down and say, all right, Puka, listen, we're gonna straighten this thing out. You're about to sign a really big contract. I assume he's going to get a big contract.
Yeah,
from
to
the
say
Rams.
to trade Puka would actually be the most
Stupid.
insane thing to do. Like if there's a world in which the Rams traded Puka for a first-round pick, that you need Puka more than you need who you're going to get for that first-round pick.
Yeah,
Puka is more valuable because he's a proven, probably one of the best wide receivers in the NFL, if not the best wide receiver.
I think the best wide. I put him above JSN. I think he's the best.
I would say maybe Justin Jefferson I would put above him, or Jamar Chase I would put above him.
I
but
mean, obviously I see Puka more than anybody, but he makes every tough catch.
It's easy to forget right now just how good Justin Jefferson is because the quarterback situation in Minnesota is a mess.
Yeah.
So, that being said, there was a mock draft put up there by The Athletic, and they said that the Rams, they should take Mekhi Lemon at number 13. And so, I think if that happens, it's Puka insurance for two different things. There's insurance for if what Dan Hanzus thinks is going to happen, which I hope not, and I believe that won't happen. That's one option, insurance for that.
Right.
But there's insurance to prolong his career.
Sure.
To reduce his usage and to create variability in this offense so that the other team doesn't automatically think it's going to go to Puka on third down. Maybe you get Mekhi Lemon in there, Devontae Adams in there, tight ends. If you have better players in your offense, a better third receiver, you have more optionality.
Well, and I also think, I saw Mekhi Lemon play every game this year. Is at some of those games in person, saw him make unbelievable catches, and I think he is going to be a star in this league. He's so good. And you know what Sean McVay likes? Toys. He would be an unbelievable weapon for them. He would find a way to make that offense really click even more if you added a third receiver like Mekhi Lemon.
He's a similar receiver, honestly, to Puka. And I think it would be that you could have Puka have less plays on his body. You could take a little bit away so they can have a longer career. When you're paying him the money that you're paying him, he can play every game.
Now, the question is it smart to go wide receiver with the 13th pick in the draft when your biggest weakness was your secondary? And this mock draft, by the way, has the Rams with their second pick in the first round, at the end of the first round, taking the cornerback from Tennessee. But they've been linked to both cornerbacks from Tennessee. One was hurt last year, and the other one played. They never actually played together, but they're two cornerbacks, and the one that the Rams would look at, according to this mock draft, is Colton Hood from Tennessee. So the idea is you need a cornerback, right? You've got to find it. But maybe you can find a cornerback late in the first round. Maybe you can add depth later in the draft. The Rams are very good on hitting on guys. So, but the idea of Mekhi Lemon.
I was going to say, if they think Mekhi Lemon is more talented than any cornerback they can get at 13.
Mekhi Lemon, wide receiver.
Yeah.
More talented than any cornerback.
There's more talented than any cornerback that they can get at 13. They should take Mekhi Lemon, take the talent. You have so many other opportunities to address cornerback. And even if you address cornerback with one pick, you're not going to fix the entire secondary.
They also haven't had a first-round wide receiver in a long time.
He becomes the bridge guy, too, for the quarterback that eventually replaces Stafford. He helps that quarterback hit the ground running because I think he's going to be that good.
And if there's a world in which you might be overreaching for a cornerback at that spot because you might think that the value would be later in the draft for him. You don't want to waste your 13 on a quarterback that's probably you could have gotten at 29.
I just skimmed this. I think the only quarterback in the first round, according to this mock, is Fernando Mendoza.
I would agree. Ty Simpson is the other option, but I don't think that a team that needs a quarterback. Guy. Yeah, I agree, and you don't want to waste a first round pick on a guy that isn't a first round talent.
Yeah. I hope that somebody gets hold of Puka and gets him back in the middle of the fairway because he is strayed.
He's posing with the Niners cheerleaders.
Yeah, that is weird. He posed with the Niners cheerleaders.
Yeah.
It's so odd. I mean, that's not a heinous crime or anything. But don't do it.
Don't pose with other team's cheerleaders, especially not your arch rival.
It's just a super bad look.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's in and of itself, it's pretty innocuous. Yeah. But when you attach it to all the other stuff, it just makes you wonder, does he have it all going on up there?
Well, I mean, he had the Sidney Sweeney thing that he did. Right. He had the Sam Darnold, mocking Sam Darnold after the Super Bowl. That one was terrible. He's just done some dumb stuff. So I'm hoping that as part of regular, everybody matures, and I hope he has good people around him to be able to.
He doesn't seem like a bad person.
Oh, no, he does not seem like a bad guy.
The Rams have do a good job of keeping that kind of stuff either in the building without getting out to the press or relatively under control. We've rarely had, while the LA Rams have been here this stint, people that go out of control. So I think McVay, Stafford, they're, I'm sure, aware of what's going on and will take care of it accordingly.
You know what I really enjoy? I enjoy having an NFL team in LA and being in the game. We for years were not in the game because we had no teams. And it really, now we can talk about the Rams during the offseason. It's fantastic. Combine next week. I don't know, Les and Sean, I think, skip the Combine a lot of the time. I don't even know if they go to the Combine. But we'll be able to talk about the Combine and the draft and all that stuff. The Rams have 2 picks. It's going to be really fun.
Here's the other thing, too. We were talking about the Dodgers, and you were saying best-run organization in sports. The Rams are up there. They're really well-run. So they give us something to talk about that's typically pretty positive.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun what they give us to talk about.
They've got the thing. You know what the thing is?
McVay?
No. Alignment. They have alignment.
Okay. Got it.
Owner, general manager, head coach, quarterback.
How much of the pie is in each?
You mean you want to do a Rams pie?
How much of the pie?
Oh, interesting.
30, 30, 30? Well, it doesn't add up to 100, but
30, 30, 30 doesn't add up to 100.
But 10
25, 25, 25, 25.
But then who's the fourth?
Okay, so you've got Stafford, Kroenke, McVay, and Les.
Right.
Kev should be in there.
Well, then that's 5. Then 2020, 2020.
2020. There you go.
You know what? In a lot of
everything
ways,
is a pie today.
Honestly, in a lot of ways, I feel like Kroenke isn't even a part of the pie just because it seems like he lets all these other guys do their thing.
That's what makes a great owner.
Right.
That's what great owners do.
He hired the right guys, and he leaves them alone.
Get out of the way. You know who had that philosophy?
Dr. Buss.
Dr. Buss.
Yep.
All right, coming up next for you, Eli Manning not losing any sleep over the Hall of Fame. We will do that coming up next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
And on this rainy Thursday in the Southland, remember today is a Tiger Thursday. Why? Because Tigers Tournament The Genesis Invitational is teeing off at Riviera Country Club. Now, yes, Tiger's not playing this year, but he's hosting as he does every year. And once this rain clears out, it's going to be a beautiful weekend at Riviera Country Club. Join us. Of course, we'll be there tomorrow, broadcasting live the afternoon show from 2 to 5:30 p.m. right off the 8th fairway in front of the Travis Matthew trailer. But get your tickets for an awesome weekend in Southern California. GenesisInvitational.com. A Tiger Thursday rolls on right here on LA's mega sports station, ESPN LA.
Attention, it's a Cosm Ticket Thursday. Call 213-799-0139 right now. That's 213-799-0139. And caller number 7 wins a 4-pack of GA tickets to watch the Celtics and the Lakers at Cosm Los Angeles this Sunday at 3:30 p.m. Witness one of sports' greatest rivalries unfold at Cosm's immersive shared reality displays only with ESPN LA.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/LA right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Access to education changes lives. That's why National University provides flexible online and hybrid programs from associate to doctorate degrees. Since 1971, NU was built to serve non-traditional working and military learners nationwide. NU understands the demands of work, family, and service. Each year, more than 130,000 learners trust National University to move forward. Visit nu.edu to learn more.
He's coming. Here he goes. Surprise! Your table saw broke. Also, the warranty expired weeks ago, so you need to pay for anyone out of pocket.
At Progressive, we know small business owners don't usually like surprises because they cost you money. But a good surprise that could save you money? Getting a commercial auto quote from Progressive.
Oh, and the replacement part you ordered doesn't fit, so it's completely useless. What a waste.
Surprise yourself. See if you can save in as little as 8 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Hi, this is Matthew Stafford of your Los Angeles Rams. This is Mason and Ireland on your home of Rams football, 710 ESPN.
Happy birthday to Seal. This is a great record right here.
Seal was huge
he
for
was
a while.
really, I saw him in concert over here at, I don't know what it was called at that point. Was it Microsoft? Was it Nokia? Was it Peacock? I don't know. This building, the sign is temporary. Like literally, it changes every
But
couple
now
years.
it's the Peacock, your
Now it's the
favorite
Peacock.
streaming
It
service.
is the Peacock.
And he was also in a Super Bowl commercial last year. He was Seal
Oh,
as a
when
seal.
they had seals,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, that's right.
Forgot
That's
about
very
that.
funny. It's very funny. All right. You know who I feel bad for? Who? In a sarcastic way? The 49ers.
Oh.
I hope this totally screws them up. They are now going to do a game, not just in Australia against the Rams, but in Mexico City against, who's that game against? Can't see it. They're going to travel 38,105 miles. Wow. That is the most travel of any team in the NFL. And I really do think that travel can screw up a team. It can screw up a team. I mean, we've seen it happen. The Rams have handled it really well. Like they handled their game last year perfectly. They got there just in time for the game, played, and flew directly out. That's the way they succeeded. And the Niners, I hope they are completely worn out from all the travel, and they have a tough season.
This is what it takes to get out of the hellscape that is San Francisco.
Right, and remember, that is so not true.
I'm joking. I was in San Fran last year. It was awesome. It's a great city.
Everybody says,
it's the substation, though. It's not the hellhole of San Francisco. It's the substation that's next to their stadium. So they're taking one of their home games and putting it in Mexico City. I don't think
it's a hellscape. They have to escape out of there. It's unlivable, untenable, SF.
The opponent has been named.
Oh, who is it?
Has not been named.
Oh, has not been named. Okay. Yeah, in terms of travel, too bad for you. Bang, bang, hope you lose them all. So
and hope all their injuries swell up on the flights they have to take, because they're also going against
that's
Florida and New York.
We don't really want them to get hurt or swollen or anything like that. You just
That's going too far?
You went one step too far. We were on a good roll that you went one step too far.
I was trying to yes and.
Yeah,
that's true.
All right, so real quick here, Eli Manning, of course, didn't get into the Hall of Fame. I think that's his second attempt to get into the Hall of Fame. He says he's not worried.
It doesn't keep me up at night. I'm not going to be bitter at it. I'm not bitter at the game of football. I loved my teammates. I love the relationships, the friendships, the championships, the parades. When I think about football, I think about touchdowns and my buddies and wins and plane rides home. I don't think about the interceptions. I don't think about the bad stuff. I think about the positive things. And so if I ever get in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, I'll take it as a positive, and I'm not going to think about the years I had to wait to get in.
Yeah. I mean, I think he will ultimately get in. He doesn't have the most extraordinary regular season resume of most Hall of Fame quarterbacks, but he's got an exceptional postseason resume.
Well, also, too, the teams that he took out to win the Super Bowl, that's going to be major points in his favor. It does not hurt to have the last name Manning.
Does not hurt to be on TV every Monday night. And in every commercial you see.
I was going to say, part of the reason he's not losing sleep over this is he's sleeping on the most comfortable mattresses possible because he's made stupid money.
Right.
He's going to be just fine.
He is, I never get this word right. Is he eponymous?
In what sense?
Like he's everywhere?
Ubiquitous.
I never get that word right.
Eponymous is when something is like self-named.
The Mannings are ubiquitous. They are everywhere.
Yes. Yes, they are.
There's no shortage.
Nope.
And Eli will get into the Hall of Fame. Let me see. I want to do one last thing here. Yeah, this is good. Michael Irvin, we were talking about the hellscape that is San Francisco, which is just totally phony.
No, I was there last year with my family. It was great.
I'm going in a couple weeks. I always have a good time. Stay at Union Square. Terrific. Michael Irvin was not a fan of this Super Bowl in San Francisco. Listen to his review that he gave, I think, on his own Instagram personal.
This is a horrible Super Bowl. They should never, ever, ever, ever bring the Super Bowl back to San Francisco. I'm sorry. The city, this was, in all the years of going to a Super Bowl, this was the worst. This seemed so like blah. It was blah in the city. You know what I mean? It just wasn't jumping like you see Super Bowls jumping. It was blah. The people, blah, blah. The buildings out here looks blah. You know, when you go and you're going to events, it's like blah. I'm thinking it should be so much money out here because the tech is out here, right? But it all looks so blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah. Michael Irvin's review of the Super Bowl. Now, I will say this. The Super Bowl in San Francisco is a weird situation. I went to one up there in 2016. I went to the Carolina Broncos Super Bowl. And the weird thing is you're not even close to the city when you're in Santa Clara. Like, it's way outside of town.
Yeah.
And it's not like a town where everything, like New Orleans, everything happens right in New Orleans. Everything happens when it's in L.A., right?
No, Santa Clara
here.
is a distance from SF proper.
Yeah.
Like it is, because I've been to both.
Yeah.
And they're not right next to each other. And if you're looking for that type of big city vibe in Santa Clara, you're going to be disappointed.
Right. And, if you want to, by the way, if you want to find that state, all you do is drive to the electric substation and turn right. That's where the stadium is. That electric substation. Do you think that's a thing?
If Dr. Clapper gave it some weight, I actually would believe it because he poo-pooed the peptides. So I think that he's going to be honest with us. And he said, there's something to it.
By the way, I still think I'm going to do the peptides.
You're going to go against your doctor's advice.
Yes, I think I'm going to do the peptides. Because I've got an elbow injury that will not heal. And it's really hurting my workouts, and I think peptides might be the difference.
Now, are you going to go to a doctor to administer these peptides? Or are you going to get black market
no, I'm
peptides?
not going to do.
Like, how's this going to
it's
work?
not going to be him or her or Roe or any of those. Right? Him, her, Roe. Isn't that where people get their GLP-1s now?
I would just say to
You're
our
not going to order them off the
listeners,
dark web?
Yeah.
listen to your doctors.
Yeah, but in this case, I think I'm going to go off the board. Ooh. I'm going to try it.
Find a guy with like a big jacket.
My trainer says they're working. So it's my trainer versus
my doctor.
Doctor. Trainer, doctor, trader. It's like scene from Chinatown.
Yeah, I don't know who to listen to for medical advice.
Yeah. All right, coming up next for you, going to do some fast track. M's got some stuff. BC's got some stuff. I think Mario Ruiz is going to check in.
Around 2:15.
2:15, big matchup between Inter Miami and LAFC on Saturday. We'll get into that coming up. Mason and Ireland, Andy in for John, 710 ESPN.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive.
So they gave us jerseys, but they didn't give us the jerseys until right before the game was about to start. Okay?
Oh, no.
Weekdays starting at 3 p.m.
Go ahead. You know what happened next.
Busted can of biscuits.
And one of my listeners, who is actually, I would say is a friend of mine right now, is sitting in the stands with his phone like this. Just like, go ahead, do it. Do it. And I was pretty heavy at the time, right? And so I take off my shirt and click, 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 click.
Was your belly button out?
Dude, I look like an absolute
garbage
tire fire.
Garbage
It was
pail
just
kid.
disgusting. It was all pasty and fat and gross.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app. And live on YouTube.
ESPN LA family, I'm personal injury attorney Joseph S. Normand. 2026 marks 15 years that you've trusted me to represent you. When you're hurt and down, I'm honored to fight for you in personal injury cases when it matters most. Numbers don't lie. I'm the real deal. The voice you hear is a voice you get. If you've been injured in an accident, call 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Normand Legal, built on trust, proven by results.
Los Angeles, if you missed out on any action this past season, don't make the same mistake. Secure your spot in the Rams house for 2026. Watch every home game next year with big-time matchups against the Bills, Chiefs, Cowboys, and Packers. In addition, enjoy home playoff ticket access, interest-free monthly payment plans, and stadium event pre-sale access. Visit therams.com/2026. Again, that is therams.com/2026. Don't miss out on any of next season's action. Get your Rams season tickets today.
The home of Rams football, and now the home of The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
And it is 2 p.m. in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland.
And it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
The return of Fast Track, driven by our friends at Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
Down low is 350 cube, 3 1/4 horsepower, 4-speed, 410 gears, 10 coats of competition orange, hand rubbed lacquer with a blue plain manifold, full race cams.
Fast Track on Mason and Ireland.
Time for Fast Track. Take it away, Mace.
Zoom, man.
And Mace, I would avoid Twitter because
Oh, yeah, no.
It is over.
It's all okay. No one's seen.
It is over.
It's over. Okay. That's the women's figure skating.
Mm-hmm.
Figure skating's good.
And with Olympics?
Yes.
And a different figure skater, Adam Rippon. He is a figure skater, right?
I do know Adam Rippon. He works out at my gym.
Great. So here's some news that he decided to talk about.
Yeah.
So the Olympians, apparently, over the past 2 weeks, have gone through the 3,000 condoms that were available to them at the Olympic Village. But the question is, did they? Did they actually use them for their purpose, or were they for keepsakes? So this is what Adam posted on his social media.
Mm-hmm.
If you were wondering where the 3,000 of the condoms went from the 2018 Olympics in Pyeongchang, I took them, Adam. I wanted you to know where are all these condoms. I did everything to find them in the medical tent in my mind. It was the slavish experience, but it was just a basket filled with condoms that said in Korean, generic condom. No Olympic rings, no fanfare, no frills.
Nothing.
How did the athletes go through so many? He asks. I'll tell you how I went through so many. I took the basket of condoms and I opened up my backpack and I shoved maybe 3,000 of them in my backpack and I gave them to my friends as souvenirs. So, sure, he might have used them for their purpose while in the time that he was spending there. Fantastic, good on you, Adam. But do you think most of them take them to be like give to your friends like, hey, this is an Olympic condom?
I seriously feel like there's a lot of action in the Olympic Village.
But 3,000 condoms worth of
how many
action?
athletes are there?
1,000?
No, they're more. How many Olympic athletes?
And not every athlete is going to hook up in their time at the Olympic Village. Because some might be in relationships with people that aren't at the Olympic Village.
Don't look it up. It's one of the questions for my game.
Well, too late.
Oh, you know it?
Well, straight
Yeah, no,
from it.
I would imagine a lot get used, but Adam probably has a bunch.
So, Andy, do you believe that they're being used, or you believe Adam's story?
Well, based on the numbers that I just learned, it works out pretty well. The numbers are pretty good. That being said, though, I do imagine that it depends honestly on how early you compete, because if you're competing late, you have to stay focused the whole time. You don't necessarily have time for the sexual shenanigans.
No, that's not true.
Really?
Because your event, a lot of people, their event is over. Like it's a day. And their event is over. Like if you're a skier, if you are a downhill skier right now, it's all over.
But a lot of them
nothing but time.
don't, and if it's late, they don't come until the end.
Right. But I'm telling you, do not. When you put a bunch of really beautiful, really handsome, really sexy athletes all in one place, magic will happen.
But a lot of them are so beautiful and sexy that they already have partners.
True.
Well, but those condoms may be used for their partners in the village.
But you know why they go there, right?
We come to this place for magic.
No, that's AMC.
Oh.
I go to AMC for magic.
Where they do not hand out 3,000 condoms.
Well, that's at your AMC.
Whoa.
Oh, all right, BC, what do you got?
Fast track.
As Bergman was in here earlier, we kind of talked about spring training. The games start this Saturday.
Yep.
Spring training games. And I will say I have been a few times. One of the best experiences I've ever had
It is so much
around
fun.
baseball.
Yeah.
This came out yesterday, though, that the Angels will not be broadcasting any of their Cactus League games. Zippo.
Yeah.
The only way will be able to watch any of their spring training games is if an opponent decides to broadcast it on their channel. Kind of weird, I think. Usually
kind of lame is what it is.
Right. Usually they don't televise all the games anyway. It's usually about half of them.
Yep.
But what do you think about this? Just skipping out all of the spring training
Well,
games?
I think it's terrible if you're an Angels fan. A lot of people love spring training games. A lot of people love seeing the kids who are potentially going to be there at the end of the year or next year or whatever, see who breaks camp with the team, all that stuff, get familiar before the regular season starts. I just think it is ridiculous and shameful that the Angels do not have their games on any outlet. In other words, to watch an Angels preseason game, let's say they play the Yankees. Actually, the Yankees are in Florida, but let's say they play the Yankees. You've got to watch the Yankees broadcast to see your team play.
Honestly, there are times where it feels like the Angels, as a directive, are going out of their way to alienate their fan base. It's like every year, the front office and the smart people sit down and they go, what is the best way we can come up with to piss off
alienate
our fans?
people?
And then they rake in the money from the luxury tax teams,
it's
like the
they're
Mets
sitting
and the
around-
Dodgers.
They
and
do
keep,
spend. They
but
spend.
I'm just saying, they also then get the money from the Dodgers
But
and the
that's
Yankees
true. But they
and the Mets.
spend stupidly, almost again, like they are trying to alienate their fans. They're like, what's the best way that we can use our money so it pisses them off? Like, it almost feels like that is the objective of the Angels every
Right. Yeah, it's just a badly run team, badly run franchise, badly run organization, just bad.
Yep.
Just bad. All right, so earlier today we were talking about, each of us made a list of our most underrated movies of the 21st century. And go ahead and give your first three, and we'll all do our first three.
My first three were Trainspotting 2, The Nice Guys, and Furiosa.
M?
Mine was Beast of the Southern Wild, which is on HBO, Obvious Child, which is on Netflix, and then Nope, which is on Peacock.
And mine are, I don't have the channels, but Winter's Bone, starring Jennifer Lawrence, Wind River, directed by Taylor Sheridan, and Gone Baby Gone, which is Ben Affleck directing, Casey Affleck, Amy Ryan. Great.
I'm just
Morgan
trying to help
Freeman.
out our listeners so that if they actually want to take our recommendations, where to go.
You went the extra mile.
Yeah, that's my middle name.
Okay, last two. Emily Extra Mile Hebel. That is a very unusual middle name. Your parents were very
ask my mom
imaginative.
about it, yeah.
Okay. All right, your next one.
Next one. I'm going to do a movie that came out in 2022. It's on Hulu.
Okay.
It was released by Neon, so they have
Oh,
they have really
that's good
good at
company.
releasing movies. This is called How to Blow Up a Pipeline.
I don't know.
So it's a new version of a heist movie. So basically Gen Z's version of a heist movie. And
Okay.
so instead of them robbing a bank, they're doing kind of environmental heists.
Okay.
So they're trying to blow up a pipeline to do a political stance, but it's a heist of how they do it and whether or not they get caught, etc. Really good heist movie.
Okay. Brian or Andy?
Yeah,
I always want
I've
to call
not
you
seen,
Brian. For
I know,
some
I've
reason.
not seen that, but I've heard it's really good. I've wanted to see that. My next movie is a movie called American Made.
Oh, it's
with
a good
Tom
movie.
Cruise.
Fun movie.
Really
I'm
fun.
out.
You're missing out.
It's a fun movie.
Picture if Maverick from Top Gun basically washed out of the military, but had to make a living, and the only thing he knows how to do is fly planes. So he becomes a drug runner for Pablo Escobar.
Yes.
It is really.
and
Cruise is really
it's
loose.
One of the most fun Tom Cruise
Yeah,
performances.
he's really loose. He's really funny. He's actually acting, not just doing stunts. It's really good stuff.
All right, my next one, and I've watched it many, many times, is a David Fincher movie called Zodiac. Has everybody seen Zodiac?
I feel like that's not underrated at all.
You don't?
I feel like people talk about that all the time.
Seriously?
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's often mentioned. But, it could be
It's
underrated
really
to you.
It's really good. It's a really good movie. I didn't realize everybody knew about it.
It has one of the most insane, heart pounding, difficult to watch scenes, I think. The one on the beach.
Oh, yeah.
It's an excellent movie.
It is an excellent movie. Apparently, everybody has already seen it. Emily Extra
Final
Mile
one?
Hebel, what is your fifth one?
Okay, so the fifth one is a movie called Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. It's based off of the Judy Blume novel. It came out in 2023. It stars Rachel McAdams and Kathy Bates, and also Josh Safdie. And it's really sweet movie. It's really, actually, I think it's Benny Safdie, the one that acts.
Yeah.
It's a really sweet movie. It's heart breaking. Rachel McAdams should have gotten an Academy Award nomination for it if she wanted to do the campaign. And that is on Netflix.
Okay.
So if you want to watch it, if you're a woman, watch it with your mom. Watch it with your mom if you're a boy too. It's just it's one of the best coming of age movies.
I just realized, and I always call you EM, Extra Mile.
Ooh.
Hey.
It was
just put that together.
It
in
was
my
right
head.
there in front of us this
Yeah.
whole time.
All right, Andy.
My last movie is called Shot Caller, and I think it got a small distribution. I saw it on Netflix. It stars, I guess is his name, Nikolaj Coster-Waldau.
That's the guy from Game of Thrones.
I've
yeah.
never watched Game of Thrones.
He played Jaime Lannister.
I've never watched Game of Thrones, so
Oh,
I didn't know
he's
who
great.
he was. It's this movie about this wealthy stockbroker, someone in that type of corporate world who gets a DUI, a fatal DUI, and he gets sent to prison. And inside prison, to stay alive, he basically joins the white Aryan Brotherhood there, and he navigates his way up to the top of the Aryan food chain.
Mm-hmm.
His performance in this movie is amazing. It's got a great cast with John Bernthal, Holt McCallany, Jeffrey Donovan, Benjamin Bratt. It's really
the title again.
Shot Caller.
Shot
It's like a elevated B movie. It's really good.
Okay, last one. Andy, you said you could predict what Ryan Gosling movie I have on my most underrated.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
First Man.
No.
Oh.
I'm going to guess Place Beneath the Pines.
No. I do love that.
Half Nelson?
Half Nelson?
No.
Okay.
Drive?
Ides of March.
That's a good movie.
Oh, yeah, that's really great.
Directed by George Clooney.
That is a good
stars Gosling, Philip Seymour Hoffman, Paul Giamatti. It's really, really good. It's political insider kind of story.
It's very good, actually.
I dig movies about politics like that.
It's like the man behind the man. The people that he writes the speeches, right?
Yes.
For George Clooney.
Yep.
And gets himself in. Is Christina Hendricks in that? No, I'm confusing that with Drive, maybe.
Yeah, I think you're confused.
Yeah.
But which also is
Great.
Very good.
Do people know Drive? Is that underrated enough?
I think that's properly rated. I think people.
Albert Brooks got an Oscar nomination.
No, he didn't.
I thought he did.
No, he didn't.
But they also talk about the jacket a lot.
He didn't get the Oscar nomination, and on the morning he didn't get it, because everybody thought he was going to get it, he sent out a tweet. It said, "You don't like me. You really, really, really don't like me."
Oh, I thought he got one.
No, he did not.
I'm a huge Ryan Gosling fan, and I think I've seen almost all of his movies, and I love almost all
And he's
of them.
got that spaceship one coming up.
Yes. It's good. It's supposed to be good. Project Hail Mary. It's based off the book of the same name by Andy Weir, who wrote The Martian.
Yep.
I read the book. Didn't love the book, but I think the movie will be good.
My friends, Morgan and Shane, have both read the book multiple times. They
I think
just absolutely love the book.
most people have that opinion. I was very frustrated with the ending, but I still think it's going to be a fantastic movie.
Okay. All right, there you have it, our list of underrated movies that you should check out. Coming up next, oh, man, LAFC is back. They're facing Inter Miami on Saturday, and nobody knows more about LAFC than our very own Mario Ruiz, and he will join us for a fast-track segment coming up. In the meantime, Cosm, bringing fans the ultimate immersive sports experience. You know, the one thing I'll say about Cosm is, and the games are incredible. They've got, NBA and Premier League soccer and UFC, but they also have cinema experiences. Like, for example, I saw The Matrix in shared reality. Imagine gigantic wraparound screens and Neo and Blue Pill, Red Pill, all that stuff in shared reality. Fantastic. They do Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. They have multiple Cirque du Soleil shows. They've got, I'll tell you, I think if you bring the family, they're going to be unbelievably impressed, especially for Willy Wonka. And if you're a sports fan like us, Sunday, Lakers Celtics in shared reality at Cosm. I'm telling you, you will feel like you're at the game. Watch the Lakers, watch English Premier League soccer, watch UFC. Everything is on at Cosm right now. Go check the schedule at Cosm.com. That's COSM.com. Cosm.com, where you're not just watching the action, you're in it. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It is Fast Track on Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles, driven by Cerritos Auto Square.
It is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
More Fast Track next. And on this rainy Thursday in the Southland, remember today is a Tiger Thursday. Why? Because Tigers Tournament, the Genesis Invitational, is teeing off at Riviera Country Club. Now, yes, Tiger's not playing this year, but he's hosting as he does every year. And once this rain clears out, it's going to be a beautiful weekend at Riviera Country Club. Join us. Of course, we'll be there tomorrow, broadcasting live the afternoon show from 2 to 5:30 p.m. right off the 8th fairway in front of the Travis Matthew trailer. But get your tickets for an awesome weekend in Southern California. GenesisInvitational.com. A Tiger Thursday rolls on right here on LA's mega sports station, ESPN LA.
John Ireland here. Are you sore? If you are active, you work out, play golf, tennis, soccer, football, basketball, are you a runner? Do you bike or exercise regularly? If you do, you need this recovery product. Go to this website, iSpotActive.com. iSpotActive.com. They make compression wear with pockets. It's wearable. Ice cryotherapy. The long sleeve shirt has 8 flexible gel packs that fit in pockets, upper back, lower back, elbows. It's form-fitting, moisture wicking, doesn't stick to your body. There's no polyester to make you sweat. If you love to do what you do, Do what you love with iSpot Active. Go to that website, iSpotActive.com. Everybody I know that has bought one of these things truly loves it. No more strapping on ice bags or trips to the cryo place where you got to drop $50 every time you do it. Ice and go. It's wearable. Ice cryotherapy. Get yours today. You won't be sorry at iSpotActive.com.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNLAcontests.com. That's ESPNLAcontests.com.
For a century, the Genesis Invitational has stood as one of golf's greatest stages, where the game's legends make their mark and history is written.
It's official. The round that will long be remembered. Oh, yes! Ludwig Oberg.
February 19th through 22nd, celebrate 100 years of championship golf. Experience the drama, the tradition, and the moments that define the Genesis Invitational. Get your tickets now at genesisinvitational.com.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Evan Cohen here. In life, as in sports, the pros make it look easy. That's why pro golfers like Jason Day, Ben Griffin, and Patton Kazire trust the pros in lawn care. True Green. They have the experience and expertise to give you a lawn worthy of the PGA Tour. And since True Green does the work for you, you get more free time, or more tee times. So stop stressing over your lawn and start loving it. Sign up now at TrueGreen.com because nobody makes it easier to get a golf course quality lawn than True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour.
Fast Track. And it is Fast Track on 710 ESPN. Mason and Ireland on the all-new ESPN LA app, 7:10 a.m. and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Fast Track now back in the 2 p.m. hour on Mason and Ireland, driven by Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com. Once again, back to Fast Track and back to Mason and Ireland on 710.
That is the sound of the 32-52. LAFC is back, and they are playing Saturday at the Coliseum against Inter Miami. What a showdown this is. And joining us right now is the guy that knows more about LAFC than anybody, Mario Ruiz. Mario, what's up, man? No? Maybe? No? After that big sell-up?
All right, let's get him down and we'll talk to him.
In the meantime, Helen O'Hurley is our weather correspondent, and she joins us with a look at today's weather. It is raining out there.
Don't make unnecessary journeys. Don't take risks on treacherous roads. And don't swim in the sea.
Helen O'Hurley, our weather correspondent.
Save the children. Go on without me.
All right, and now I think we've got Mario Ruiz. Mario, what's up, man?
I like the sound of the 3252 on the Mason and Ireland show. I love that. But, man, how excited am I? I mean, I've been waiting for this for a while. The Coliseum is going to be jam-packed. It's the season opener for MLS and LAFC, and we're going to have the GOAT on the airwaves of 710 ESPN. I mean, I'm excited about that. And he's going up against another icon, a global icon in Son Heung-min.
Yep.
And that's been the buildup for the season opener. Messi versus Sonny, Coliseum. I'm pumped this Saturday. Got to catch it right here on ESPN LA on 710 on the ESPN LA app, starting at 6 p.m. with the pregame show.
So you mentioned 3252. Will there be a rooting section at the Coliseum?
Are you kidding me, Mace? You know the 3252 is going to show up.
Yeah, I know. Are there exactly 3252? Are there going to be more because it's a Coliseum? Are there going to be more in the rooting section?
Well, there'll probably be a lot more for this one. And the thing is about these games when you play against Messi is the fact that there's going to be so many Messi fans. It's not even just like, oh, they're Inter Miami fans. It's just Messi fans. But the black and gold have so many fans here in Los Angeles as well that it's going to be a battle of the crowds here between the black and gold fans and the Messi fans, because everybody wants to see the GOAT. It's very rare that you get to see the GOAT here in Los Angeles. And the fact that it's going to be at the Coliseum, I mean, it's just going to be a football fiesta. The atmosphere is going to be amazing. And LAFC just landed from Honduras last night. They played in the CONCACAF Champions Cup, and they went into Central America, and they just overwhelmed that team in front of their home crowd, scoring 6 goals, 5 goals in the first 45 minutes. And LAFC just hit the ground running in that game. And it's the first game of 2026 for LAFC. That was their very, very first game. And they got 5 goals in the first 45 minutes.
That's amazing.
Where they went up against the Honduras side, who is in first place in their domestic league. They've already been in season. They're already in form. And LAFC just took it to them, which is very hard to do, especially on the road.
I don't want to put you too much on the spot, Mario, but for somebody like me that does not follow soccer closely, but the way you're talking about the combination of star power, franchise power, stuff like that, like if you were to comp it to a fantasy matchup between 2 athletes or 2 different type of franchises, teams, like how would you equate this to other sports? Like if you were
in
to
other sports?
Yeah.
I mean, well, I always tell people that Sonny is bigger globally than Shohei Otani, just to get that picture.
Oh my Lord.
Is he for real bigger than Shohei Otani?
Yeah, I mean, if you just go look at the just the IG accounts alone,
right?
Sonny has 5 million more followers than Shohei Otani does. I mean, that's 5 million. That's not like 200,000 more or 1 million more. That's 5 million more followers than Shohei Otani.
Yeah.
So that just goes to show you how big Sonny is. Like, Sonny cannot walk around in most countries because, like I said, they were just in Honduras, and the team likes to go out for coffee the day before the game, a little walk around the town and just take in the atmosphere of the city that they're in on the road. And Sonny's walking on the sidewalk, and there's cars in Honduras that are like yelling at him, honking their horns, and security Paul and all the security for LAFC, they got to be, circling around Sonny just to make sure that everything is cool, because even in Honduras, he's a huge star.
Let me ask you about Messi.
Yeah.
So obviously he's deep into his career now. How much game does he, I mean, obviously he's a huge draw, but how does his game compare now to his game at his peak?
Obviously he's changed his game because he is a little bit older, so you got to adapt to that. But the thing is, whenever I tell people like, oh yeah, Messi's dominating MLS and, he's winning MVPs and he's winning the cup, raising trophies, he would be doing that in other leagues around the world as well. Let's not get that twisted. It's not just because he's playing in MLS, that he's doing this. Like, he's doing this in MLS in a very, very tough league where there's a lot of competition. And he would be doing this in Saudi Arabia. He would be doing this wherever he would be playing at. So let's not make that excuse that he's just doing this at MLS. I mean, he's that good still. And these guys, these guys have so much technology and the science and all that. I mean, these guys are playing longer and longer each and every time. Look at Ronaldo. Ronaldo was still scoring practically every single game. I mean, you see photos of his abs, because he'll show you. And when he gets a chance, he'll show you anytime he gets. I mean, that guy is just ripped up. I mean, they say, I saw a study that came out about Ronaldo that his body is like a 28-year-old's body after doing all these tests and science.
Really?
Yeah, his body's like a 28-year-old. And I believe it. I mean, he's really, really dedicated. I mean, you see how much he works out every single day. You see his diet. Just like everything is around his body and keeping his body at 100% as much as possible. And I know a lot of athletes, especially the top athletes, like the LeBrons and the Messis and the Ronaldos, these guys, if they want to, they can do that.
By the way, Ronaldo, I have the body of a 65-year-old. I'm
actually older than
I'm
you
only
are.
60.
Yeah.
All right. So tell me, will the weather impact this at all? Like, it's raining right now. Is there a chance the weather impacts this game?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I don't know if there's going to be rain that day, but I haven't seen rain in the forecast, but if there is, I mean, in soccer and football, they like playing on a slick surface, especially LAFC. Even before the first whistle blows, before the game, they'll water the grass and make sure that it's all wet. So the ball is nice and fast, slipping on the grass. Even at halftime, they water the grass again, turn on all the sprinklers, make it nice and quick. They like to play in that type of weather. So, I mean, for the players, I mean, even as a kid, you like to play in the rain, you know? And if you have really good turf, really good grass, it does not affect the game at all. If not, it's a much more entertaining game because it's faster, it's quicker. I mean, the players probably love it a little bit more than if it was dry, honestly.
Yeah. Hey, listen, 3/4 of our show is going to go to a game and sit in the 32-52 and cheer away. Obviously.
Yes, I love it.
Me, M, and BC. You guys up?
I love it.
You guys up for it?
Yeah.
32-52? M is undecided. So at least half the show. So you are doing a pregame show for LAFC leading into the game on Saturday. What do you got planned for the show?
Yeah, so the show is called Countdown to Kickoff, and it's presented by BMO. And the fact that BMO is involved with this is so authentic, just to say the least, because the partnerships between BMO and LAFC and then now ESPN LA is just so authentic because obviously BMO is the stadium of LAFC, BMO Stadium, which is the cathedral of soccer in all of MLS, the best stadium. There was a poll about which stadium opposing players would play at, which one is their favorite, and it's BMO Stadium. But just so many reasons why BMO just fits with LAFC. BMO is a brand that likes to do good for the community. LAFC is the same thing. LAFC, a force for good, is one of their pillars. So it just makes sense. So BMO is presenting this show called Countdown to Kickoff, and basically it's going to be the pregame before the actual LAFC pregame.
Nice.
So this show is hosted by me. So this weekend, Saturday, is the debut of Countdown to Kickoff presented by BMO, and it's at 5:30 p.m. We'll go for 30 minutes. I have Ryan Hollingshead, who's LAFC defender. He's been with LAFC for this is going to be his 5th year with LAFC.
Right.
He's one of the leaders. He's one of the guys that he's an all-around great dude. And Mace, I would love for you to actually get to know Ryan Hollingshead and his story.
I would love to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, because when he was in college at UCLA, he actually was going to get drafted by FC Dallas in the MLS. And he told them, don't draft me. Don't draft me. I'm going to go start a church with my brother up north.
Really?
And they said, no, we're going to draft you. And he said, no, I promise I'm not going to sign. I'm not going to play soccer. I'm not going to play soccer at all. I'm going to go start this church. Sure enough, they drafted him. And then he just went to go start the church.
Wow.
Once the church got built up and everything was good and he saw that everything was fine years later, he just said, hey, he contacted FC Dallas and they were still interested. He went on to go play for them. Then he comes on to play for LAFC, becomes an all-star, raises the cup with LAFC. And it's just a great story.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a great dude. So he'll be on the show starting at 5:30 p.m. on Saturday. Countdown to Kickoff presented by BMO.
All right. 5:30 countdown to kickoff, then the pregame, then the big game. It is.
This sounds like an amazing event. This sounds like playoff.
Sonny versus Messi at the Coliseum on Saturday. Hey, Mario, thank you very much for coming on, man.
Yeah, and the thing is about these two teams, though, is the fact that Inter Miami and LAFC both are saying it's trophy or bust. Trophies or bust. So that's great. That's what you want for the league.
Yeah.
You want two superstars like this going at it, and their teams both at the top saying trophies or bust. So it's going to be an amazing season opener. You can hear it right here on 710 ESPN right after Countdown to Kickoff.
All right. Hey, thank you very much, Mario. Have a great time with it.
Appreciate you guys.
All right, there you go. That's the Coliseum on Saturday. You in, Brian?
I'm in.
Dolly, black and gold. Gold.
I mean, this really does sound awesome.
Oh, you've been to a game there, right?
I have not been to a game there, but just this one in particular, it just sounds like even if you're not that into soccer, follow it closely, just the sheer pageantry
magnitude
of it all, the
of
star
it,
power.
yeah.
This sounds amazing.
It's huge. All right. Coming up next for you, why don't we circle back to our conversation about the Lakers? Lakers back on the floor tomorrow night. What are our expectations for this final 28 games? We'll talk about it next. Then we got Game of Games. By the way, Ireland, Pepe, Michael back in the studio tomorrow, so order will be restored to the universe. You will not have to worry about me trying to steer a ship. Andy's in for John, 710 ESPN.
Don't miss the countdown to kickoff. Presented by BMO, official bank of LAFC.
Saturday at 5:30 p.m., it's the debut of Countdown to Kickoff, presented by BMO. Let's go. Who's ready for LAFC's season opener versus Messi and Inter Miami at the Coliseum? I sit down with LAFC defender Ryan Hollingshead. Plus, Angel City FC is right around the corner. Join me Saturday at 5:30 p.m., leading you straight into LAFC pregame.
BMO presents Countdown to Kickoff, hosted by Mario Ruiz on ESPN LA.
More important than having the right safety gear is having it there when you need it. That's why she partners with Grainger for auto reordering, so her team members can count on her to have cut-resistant gloves on hand, and each shift can run safely and efficiently. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Switching to Progressive is a game-winning call. And that reminds us of other game-winning calls in the history of sports.
So it was the fourth quarter and we're down by 5. Sweat pouring down my face. Suddenly it hit me. If only I could wrap part of the towel around my forehead. And that's how I became the first basketball player to wear a headband.
Okay, not really a game-winning call, but it was a good call. You can make one too. Switch to Progressive and you could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
Mason and Ireland.
They say nobody loses like
sneaky bastard. Unbelievable.
Oh, it pays to be a loser, people.
On LA's mega sports station, 710 ESPN.
If you're a loser, it pays.
Back to the guys.
Number 152.
The amount of minutes that Luca Doncic, LeBron James, Austin Reeves have played together.
I was going to guess it's the amount of Ready Whip you had to hide.
Yeah,
because you're no longer eating Ready Whip.
So funny. Juan doesn't listen to the show all the time, but he was listening yesterday when he heard I gave up Ready Whip for Lent. And when I got home, he apparently has hidden the Ready Whip from me. There is none to be found. Now, I'm sure it's there if I wanted to look for it, but this is my thing. And you know what I've become again? I've become a gym rat. I'm at the gym every single morning now, and I think I am better. I'm better since I started waking up at 7 a.m. and going to the gym in the morning.
Once you get used to waking up in the morning, your body feels fine, and you start feeling like you're not getting stuff accomplished.
Right.
If you're used to getting up in the morning and doing stuff.
Yes. So let's go back to 152. Okay. We assume everybody. I'm just guessing. I've not heard anything official, but I assume Austin Reeves is probably off his minutes limit for tomorrow night.
I would like to think he's not. I would find it kind of concerning if he is.
If he still is on. I think Luca's list is questionable, but I assume he's going to play tomorrow night.
I'll say this. If he does not play Friday,
it's kind of a bad look.
It was really a bad look to have played in the All-Star game. Correct. Because you create the appearance and reassurance that you're going to be fine, because otherwise, why are you playing in that thing at all?
Right. So I want to talk about, this is a little wonky, but I was looking around and listening to a bunch of podcasts and all that stuff. And it looks like when Luca and Austin are on the floor together, it's a big plus. It's a big net rating.
Yes.
When Luca and LeBron are on the floor together, it's a negative net rating.
Yep.
When LeBron and Austin are on the floor together, it's a negative net rating.
Yeah. There's been a large enough sample size of LeBron and Austin having a positive net rating that at least you could look back to that. But thus far, it's been negative this season.
So I think this is where things get interesting because JJ is going to have to play with these rotations. And I would imagine, and apparently LeBron by himself is a net positive.
Yeah.
So I think what we're going to see is more LeBron with everybody else and more of Austin and Luca together.
Look, LeBron and Luca have been a really awkward fit for reasons that I think make sense. Like offensively, they do a lot of the same thing.
Yep.
So they're not necessarily complementing each other as much as enhancing what both already do. Like Luca is in a lot of ways a younger, less athletic version of prime LeBron.
Okay.
But they do a lot of the same things. Defensively, they're both at this stage of their career, over the 48 minutes stage of his career for LeBron, minus defenders.
Yep.
And they also would, in a perfect world, guard the same guy. They both would guard fours.
Right.
Or bigger threes. So you have a problem when they're out there together of two guys, neither of whom for the course of 30 to 40 minutes are plus defenders, who you would want guarding the same guy.
Right.
So somebody is guarding kind of out of ideal position.
Yes.
So I think just there's redundancy on both sides of the ball with them that would explain why the fit isn't so clean.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to judge. If you go back and look at last year, because they did play together, the three of them did play together last year, it was a negative net rating. They've only played 10 games together this year, and now they've got to pull it together, find some cohesion, JJ's got to find the right rotations as they get ready for the postseason. There are 28 games left, hoping that those guys are healthy and can sort of establish that rapport they have.
Yeah, I mean, it makes some sense to me that LeBron would be doing well as a solo guy, often with some of these bench units that are like Jackson Hayes and Jared Vanderbilt and
Marcus
some of
Smart,
and some
Rui
of
Hachimura.
Some of their defensive guys, some of their more athletic guys, some of the ones that can, move up the court really quickly. Like LeBron in transition is still a force.
Yes.
But just the fit is awkward with him and Luca.
I asked this yesterday. Do you think at some point this conversation will be had? Hey, Luca, do you want LeBron here next year?
I don't think it will be asked that directly.
You don't?
No, because
don't you think ultimately Luca's input is the most? I mean, they would have 5 years ago. They would have asked LeBron before they made a big move. Why would they not ask Luca?
Because I'm not saying they wouldn't be interested in Luca's opinion. I'm saying I don't think they will ask it that directly because they're not going to want to put Luca in a position where it potentially gets out that he said, get LeBron out of here. I don't think they're going to want to put Luca in that
so
type
the
of spot.
conversation will not be had.
Well, I think you talk around it.
Yeah,
You talk
because I want to know what Luca wants. This is Luca's era.
Yes,
I want to know
absolutely.
what he wants, who he wants to play with. He should be very involved in determining how this roster looks because it all should be tailored to him.
Absolutely. And, some players are more comfortable giving directives or that type of details or being involved than others. Like we know, LeBron has always been very comfortable. Kobe had always been very comfortable. I don't get a sense that Luca is as comfortable being that direct.
Yeah.
But, we've also seen a blueprint of him getting to the finals and getting to the Western Conference finals.
Sure.
I think there are ways you can find out what he wants, or I think this is even more important.
What he needs.
I was going to say doesn't want.
Oh, doesn't want. Yeah.
Like, if they don't bring back LeBron next season, I think it will be important to them that it does not appear like Luca
pushed him out the door. Yeah.
Like, and also Luca grew up idolizing LeBron. He has a lot of respect for LeBron.
Sure.
I don't think he wants LeBron to think that.
No. All right, let's see. Oh, we'll get Jacob Barani's take coming up. Jacob is rolling in. He's a huge Lakers fan. We're going to do some game of games coming up next for you. Raining out there. I would not be surprised if Jacob got a call right during game of games.
He might have to leave.
Yeah, he might, exactly, because he's there for you today when it's raining and it's sloppy and it's messy out there. But he's going to play some game of games with us coming up next. It is Brian Cohen's game, Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Don't miss the countdown to kickoff. Presented by BMO, official bank of LAFC.
Saturday at 5:30 p.m., it's the debut of Countdown to Kickoff, presented by BMO. Let's go. Who's ready for LAFC's season opener versus Messi and Inter Miami at the Coliseum? I sit down with LAFC defender Ryan Hollingshead. Plus, Angel City FC is right around the corner. Join me Saturday at 5:30 p.m., leading you straight into LAFC pregame.
BMO presents Countdown to Kickoff, hosted by Mario Ruiz on ESPN LA.
In Los Angeles, it's not about closing deals. It's about opening partnerships. At ESPN LA, we're hiring audio play-by-play and digital marketing consultants. People who build relationships and create custom solutions powered by ESPN LA and the biggest teams in the city. This is where brands connect with fans who care. Competitive pay, full benefits, unlimited upside. Open your next partnership. Apply now at goodkarmabrands.com/careers.
ESPN LA is live at the Genesis Invitational. Join us Friday, February 20th as our afternoon show broadcasts from 2 to 5:30 p.m. Next to the ESPN LA broadcast near the 8th fairway, visit the Travis Matthew retail trailer to shop men's and women's apparel made for the course and beyond. Plus a limited edition Los Angeles collection with 100% of proceeds benefiting the Los Angeles Fire Department Foundation. And if you're not in Riviera, be sure to check out the brand at travismatthew.com.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Do you feel embarrassed, trapped, maybe even ashamed just because you own a timeshare? Well, I'm here to tell you you're not alone. Chuck McDowell here, the timeshare cancellation guy. I get over 3,000 complaints a week from all kinds of folks that feel the same way you do. Honest people, teachers, veterans, grandparents, all losing sleep over a timeshare they can't get rid of. That's why 15 years ago, I founded Wesley Financial Group to help people take their lives back. Today, I run Wesley with my two sons, a real family business, treating every client and every employee like we would want our own family to be treated. That mindset has helped us cancel over 50,000 timeshares from people just like you. So if you're stuck in a timeshare, give us a call. Let our family help your family.
Call Wesley now for your free timeshare exit kit. 800-311-4114. That's 800-311-4114. 800-311-4114.
The biggest show on the radio.
Mason, Ireland, you guys are clowns.
Screw you, Josh.
Damn.
Mason and Ireland on 710.
Mason and Ireland are clowns. That's going to be a drop for a long time.
Why not?
Back to the guys.
All right, it is game of games time. Interesting off-air conversation. Jacob Barani joins us right now. Jacob, what's going on,
that
man?
really needs to stay off.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Wow, I got to tell you, I want to be in here and having these conversations more often.
Exactly. All right, so it is, we'll talk with you coming up. I'm curious your take on LAFC on Saturday, too,
yes.
as an official partner of LAFC. Brian Cohen's got the game. Brian, what do you got?
All right, we got a little bit of a Winter Olympics game.
Okay.
The first 5 questions here are all countries with only one athlete. So only one athlete representing. You got to pick the event that they competed in.
Okay.
Are we ready here?
Yep, ready.
All right, first one. Colombia
score,
only
right?
had one athlete. Yeah, I can keep score.
Okay.
What does the lone Colombian compete in? Cross-country skiing, biathlon, or snowboarding? And we'll start with you, Mace.
Snowboarding.
Jacob?
Snowboarding.
Andy?
Why not? Snowboarding.
Emily?
Give me the options again.
Cross-country skiing, biathlon, or snowboarding?
Cross-country skiing.
It is cross-country skiing.
Wow. It is.
Yes.
Really, that is so odd in Colombia.
All right, second one here. Singapore, only one athlete. They competed in which event? Figure skating, speed skating, or alpine skiing? We'll start with you, Jacob.
I will go with, you said one athlete?
Yes.
Figure skating.
Andy?
Speed skating.
Emily?
I'm also going speed skating.
Miss.
And I'm going speed skating.
Nobody. Alpine skiing.
Alpine skiing.
Baseball.
Wow. Baseball. I occasionally hit the James Earl Jones.
Not baseball.
Number 3 here. M, only one on the board with 1. Venezuela, also 1 athlete competing in the Olympics. Which event? The luge, the cross-country skiing, or skeleton? Andy, start with you.
Luge.
Emily.
Cross-country skiing.
Mace.
Skeleton.
And Jacob.
Skeleton.
It is cross-country skiing.
Hey, my favorite event.
You do love your cross-country skiing.
I do love cross-country skiing.
All right, so Emily 2, the rest, Bupkis.
Oh, Bupkis. Oh,
All 3
wait
of
a
you
minute.
still alive.
I'm a lucky loser. Here we
Let's
go.
go.
Let's do it.
All right, number 4, another country with only 1 athlete, Puerto Rico. Their athlete competed in what event? Snowboarding, skeleton, or luge? Emily, you start.
Skeleton.
Mace.
I'm trying to miss, but I'm going to go skeleton.
Jacob.
Luge.
And Andy.
I'm also going to go
Which one did you say?
luge.
It is skeleton.
Oh, okay. Well, we're alive. We're 1 point down. That's all right.
All right, so M3, Mace 1, Jacob and Andy yet to scratch.
Okay, you guys have a chance to
Oh,
be
yes.
lucky loser.
I can do this without trying.
And by the way, just to jinx Jacob, he has won the last 2 times he's played this
Stop.
month.
Oh, that is not
Yeah,
okay.
He's on a two-game winning streak.
I am, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
All right, another country with only 1 athlete, Kenya. Did they compete in biathlon, speed skating, or alpine skiing? And back to you, Mace.
Kenya.
Alpine skiing.
Jacob.
Can you say it one more time?
Biathlon, speed skating, or alpine skiing?
Speed skating.
Andy.
I don't know what alpine is, but I'll take it.
It's skiing.
Right, but I don't know what type of skiing.
Downhill.
Is that okay?
Big hills, I think.
Okay, whatever.
Slalom.
I'm taking alpine.
Biathlon.
It is alpine skiing.
Yeah! Whatever the hell it is, I got that one.
You also are no longer alive for lucky loser.
Whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Jacob
I would have
is still
messed this
alive.
up on
I'm
accident.
still
There
in.
you go,
I'm still
Jacob.
alive.
He's going all the way to the final.
All right, number 6 here. Morocco is a country that had 2 athletes.
Ooh.
Not 1, but 2. What event did they compete in? Men's double luge, pair figure skating, or alpine skiing and cross-country skiing? And I believe this is Jacob.
I'll go alpine and cross country.
Andy.
Figure skating.
M.
Alpine and cross country.
That's not a good
And
sign.
Mace.
Alpine and cross country.
It was alpine and cross-country.
Oh, damn.
Let's go, baby!
Now you've got a score.
Yes.
It's not over.
How many
Everybody's still
more?
alive. I got 3 left here. M has 4, Mace 3, Jacob, Andy 1 each.
So Jacob has to go opposite.
You got to go opposite.
And I have
We
to go
gotta roll
first now,
the
Brian.
All right.
All right, number 7 here. How many total athletes are in this year's Winter Olympics?
Andy knows. He can't
Andy
answer.
knows.
Well, let's see if he does. 3,023, 2,871, 2,447.
Ooh, that is
Start with
different
you,
than
M.
what came up in my AI.
Okay.
So same one more time. It's 3,000.
3,023, 2,800, or 2,400. I'll just round it up.
I'll go 3,020. Oh, actually, M's got to go first.
I'm also going to go 3,000.
Mace.
I'm going 3,000.
Jacob.
I will go with 2,800.
Andy.
That's what I'm going with, too.
It is 2,800.
Oh, you guys pulled that one out. Nice.
I think Andy shouldn't have been able to answer that question.
Well, it wasn't my fault. I was looking these things up.
Did that number
It said
jive with what you said?
29.90.
Oh.
Well, that could have been 3,000.
That could have been
exactly.
3,000 too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was off the board.
Yeah.
All right, score update. M4, Mace 3, Jacob, Andy 2 each.
Okay.
Anybody's game here.
2 left, right?
Yes, 2 left. How many total medal events will be in this year's Winter Olympics? So total medal events. 116, 108, or 94? Start with the leader, M.
108.
Mace.
What was the high end?
116.
I'm going to go 116.
Jacob.
I'll go 94.
And Andy.
94.
It is 116.
You
When
guys
I-
are out, right?
Oh,
Yes, they're out. They're out.
And me and Em are tied.
And when I lose alpine skiing, I lose my advantage.
Yes.
All right, last one here.
Okay.
What country offers the biggest cash bonus for winning an Olympic medal this year?
Mace has to start.
Is it Italy, China, or Singapore?
Well, Italy would incentivize its athletes because they're at home, but I am going to go China.
M.
I'm also going China.
Ooh, it was Singapore.
It was. Oh.
I was playing for the tie.
Oh, were you? You were just okay, so here we go.
Tiebreaker here. The United States has the most athletes this Olympics with 232, followed by Canada, 207. How many does the host country, Italy, have?
Writing down a number.
I have a number
now. Okay. Got it. M, what'd you say?
184.
I said 123.
196.
And with the win. There you go.
There you go.
Nice one. Italy's doing very well in these games. The home team always does really
well in alpine skiing as well.
Yes. By the way, Jacob, I don't know if you heard this or not, but listen to this. This is the end of the women's gold medal hockey game.
The outlet pass for Keller, a defenseman. Nice move. Cuts to the net. Score! Megan Keller, the overtime hero. United States wins gold and below.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, one goal. It was a thrilling game. They had to score. The U.S. had to score late in regulation. After they pulled their goalie, they scored and then went to the overtime and won in overtime.
Better late than never.
That's right. So, Jacob, we've been talking. First of all, LAFC, you're a partner of LAFC.
I am.
Saturday's gigantic. Put it into perspective for us.
Oh, my God. This is huge. I mean, it's huge enough that they ended up leaving BMO and are doing it at the Coliseum. And obviously, it's going to be crazy.
Oh.
We're actually, Emma and I were just talking, and we said hopefully the weather, is going to clear up, and it's not going to mess up with, the game and just the whole speed of it. Because you can just see, you got sun on one side, and you got, Messi on the other side, and everybody's pumped up. But I will tell you, the last time they played Messi, everybody was so starstruck that I think we really had a chance to beat them, but just that whole, it was just too big. But now having sun on your side, I really, truly believe gives a different and a higher level of confidence to LAFC.
Really quick, speaking of teams, Jacob, that you are affiliated with, the Lakers, seeing this tweet from Mike Trudell.
Uh-oh.
J.J. Redick, after LA's first practice back on the court today, said it looks like the Lakers will have everybody back on the court for tomorrow night's game, including Luca Doncic. Austin Reeves will also be off his minutes restriction.
His minutes limit.
Let's
go.
Let's go.
That is awesome. This is where it all starts,
and
right?
by the way, and then Sunday, the Pat Riley statue and the Celtics.
Oh, that's going to be amazing.
That's huge on Sunday.
That is amazing.
So you're going to the LAFC game?
I am.
Do you have fancy seats? Are you with the cool people?
No, I just, I take the kids.
Yeah, I know. The whole
family. So really,
family
for
goes,
me,
right?
the most important thing is all of us together, really experiencing it. But, LAFC always takes care of you anyways. It's just a wonderful organization. But just being there, starting the season this way is very exciting. Because last year didn't end the way we wanted it, and we need to start it off correctly.
While you're here, we've been talking about the ceiling for this Lakers team. In your estimation, what is the ceiling?
Honestly, I can't tell you how many people have asked me that question, and I truly believe the Lakers are going to go based on how healthy they are.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think that we have really seen a team when LeBron potentially is your second or third best player. I just don't think we've seen how good this team can play, and I don't think we're giving enough credit to the pickup of Luke Kennard.
Yeah.
I truly believe having him in the corners, and when he gets hot, I hope he shoots more than 2 or 3 because obviously that's the biggest problem.
Let's get him shooting.
Yeah, but if he's making shots, the middle opens up.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking to see how everything falls into place when everyone's healthy, and they got to get a couple of games under their belts. Remember, they haven't played with each other a lot.
Yeah. Are you going to be at the game on Sunday?
I will be on Sunday, yes. Yeah. I'm not going Friday night, but I will be there on Sunday.
Lakers Celtics. So you got a big weekend. You got Messi versus Sonny on Saturday, and you got Lakers versus Celtics on Sunday.
Yeah, and I got playoffs coaching my kids in playoff basketball on Saturday and Sunday, so it should be fun.
Big weekend.
Does Coach Ronnie ever get teed up?
Oh, absolutely.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, yeah. I'm a different person on the sideline.
There you go.
Yes.
All right, Game of Games is presented by the Call Jacob Injury Hotline only number LA trusts after an accident, especially right now. now. It's raining, it's sloppy, it's messy. People are driving all over the place, swerving and hydroplane. Listen, the easy number to remember, 800-345-6789. That's 800-345-6789. Jacob, great seeing you.
Thank you. Here comes a call, as you said, as soon as we were talking.
Yes. There it is.
We'll let you go.
Yes.
Coming up next,
See you.
Super Crosstalk, Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Shane Gillis and Friends is coming to the Hollywood Bowl on May 4th, and ESPN LA is partnering with Netflix as a Joke and Live Nation to give you a shot at winning tickets. Tune in all day Friday when we'll be giving away 4 pairs of tickets live on air to callers. Don't miss your chance to see one of the biggest names in comedy take over one of LA's most iconic venues. Shane Gillis and Friends at the Hollywood Bowl. Tickets on sale now at NetflixIsAJokeFest.com. Only on ESPN LA.
Head to the LAFC versus Inter Miami match early and join the official LAFC Fan Fest presented by Zelle on February 21st from 2 to 6 p.m. Tailgate on Christmas Tree Lane for free with LAFC and partners. Enjoy family-friendly activities, discounted drinks, prizes, and live DJ music. All fans are welcome. In Los Angeles, greatness isn't an option. It's expected. From the skyhook of Kareem
Abdul-Jabbar with a skyhook.
to the Showtime flair of Magic.
Magic fires for 3. Got it at the buzzer. Magic hit a three-pointer.
To the relentless fire of the Mamba.
Bryant for the win.
This is a franchise built on icons. And now the story continues with the power and vision of LeBron.
Fall away 17-footer good again. LeBron has dialed back the clock.
And the next generation talent of Luca.
Luca, another 3. Good again!
Different eras, same standard. Championship expectations.
Me, LeBron, and AR, I think we're the leaders of this group.
From the legends of yesterday to the superstars of right now. Lakers basketball lives here. ESPN Los Angeles.
The rivalry that shaped football. The players who defined an era. Ronaldinho, Saviola, Rafa Marquez, Figo, Guti, Marcelo. Watch the Legends Series, FC Barcelona Legends versus Real Madrid Leyendas. Live in LA on February 22nd at BMO Stadium. Tickets start at $35. New sections now open. Get your tickets at wearehouseofheroes.com.
ESPN AM 710 Los Angeles. It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. Super Crosstalk. It's time for Super Crosstalk.
I owe Emily something. She won Game of Games, which of course means what a beautiful moment. Emily winning Game of Games.
I thought we were celebrating my big win from yesterday again. This is what I got yesterday.
No, this is. I want this to be the official.
Winner?
Whenever
Okay.
anybody wins, I play this song because what a great tradition. What a weird tradition.
It's a tradition unlike any other.
Exactly is. So I just clued into what's going on Saturday at the Coliseum. Sonny versus Messi.
Oh,
is
yeah.
a gigantic deal.
Huge.
We had Mario on. Mario's doing like. Nobody knows more about LAFC than
No,
Mario.
he's dialed in more than him. Yeah, it's going to be almost 100,000 people there.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's very
amazing.
cool.
And then Sunday we got Lakers Celtics.
Yep.
Tomorrow night
Yeah.
Lakers Clippers, and then Sunday Lakers Celtics.
Yamamoto and Otani this weekend, too, in Camelback Ranch.
Oh yeah,
They're both going to play. They're both going
Pat
to play.
Riley statue on Sunday too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
They're
There is a lot
unveiling the
going
Pat
on.
Riley statue, and it's always very limited the number of people that get into.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they'll do a tent again.
Do we know where it's going to be in the plaza?
Not necessarily.
Yeah,
There's
okay.
probably a big tent around.
We're
it
getting
right now.
kind of full out there.
It's kind of crowded in
Yeah,
the front yard.
and we still got a few more to go.
Yeah.
Well, who's next, right? So Riley, obviously, and then
I would personally
Phil.
vote. I would personally vote for Worthy.
Worthy.
Oh.
Phil's got to be
Phil's
there
gotta
at
be
some
in there.
point.
Yeah, I
Phil.
mean, if you're putting Riley in there, you have to put in Phil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to
Mush
put him in
Parker.
on his throne.
Yeah.
Yeah, with his arms crossed.
Arms crossed.
Yeah.
Doing
on
the
his
whistle.
throne. Exactly.
Andrew Bynum.
Yeah, Andrew Bynum's probably his statue is as down the line.
Well, my favorite bit for the Kamenetzkys is always that everybody that plays for the Lakers gets a statue. Just depends on where and what size.
Yeah,
that's right.
Size and proximity will reflect your importance to the team.
Yes.
So, like, there could be some Lakers who, played a 10-day contract here. They've got, like, a figurine-sized statue in, like, Van Nuys.
Where's the Von Wafer statue?
The Von Wafer statue.
Wow. David Nwaba?
He gets a statue.
He does.
He gets a statue. It might
You
be
get a
like
statue, you get a statue, you get a statue.
Well, David Nwaba should be in San Luis Obispo as his alma mater.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. But he gets a statue.
So I ordered a Luca, what I thought was a bobblehead.
Okay.
Because I have a whole bobblehead collection. And instead, it's like I got something that's like 2 feet tall. It's like a 2 foot tall bobblehead. I'm like, this is not, it was expensive too. So I sent it back. I need a Luca bobblehead.
You need the standard
Normal
bobblehead
size.
Normal size bobblehead to go with. I've got McVay. I've got Aaron Donald with the goat. Remember that one?
That's a good one.
I've got Austin Reeves in a Kings hockey.
Did you get Shohei and his dog?
I have Shohei and his dog. Exactly.
I knew you
it's
would.
one of my prized possessions.
I knew you would.
Him and Decoy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I need a Luca bobblehead. And the Lakers should. I don't know why they don't do bobbleheads. Like they could. Can you imagine?
They would be a smash.
Oh,
they would be an
They don't do
absolute
bobbleheads?
smash.
No.
Maybe with Lon Rosen.
Oh, yeah,
now
maybe.
running
There you go.
business
Bobblehead
ops,
night.
He understands the value of a bobblehead.
Yes, he
having
does.
spent that much time with the Dodgers.
When they were doing Shohei bobbleheads, they were lined up outside Dodger Stadium at 11 o'clock in the morning
I know.
for a
It's
7
insane.
o'clock game.
And for whatever reason, they only do. This is my criticism. They only do like first 40,000 get a bobblehead.
Yeah, what's 10,000 more?
And then
You
those
increase
other
demand.
folks get nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
Makes you get there early.
Yeah.
Yeah. Feel special.
They've got a bunch of World Series bobbleheads.
They've got a whole Game 7
Game
series.
7, yeah.
There's the catch, there's the Mookie's double play, there's Will Smith's homer, and Rojas. And Yamamoto, I think, too.
They should always have enough for everybody there. Because, like you were saying before, DeMarco, like it creates demand. People get there early. That's great, except not everybody can do that. Like some people have,
Makes
jobs
them special.
and things like that.
Makes them valuable.
You know who didn't get a bobblehead that really should?
Who?
Justin Dean.
You know what? Just his hands in the air?
Just his hands in the air.
Maybe his hands would bobble.
Ball is stuck. Ball
Will
is
Klein.
stuck. Ball is stuck.
Yeah.
Will Klein bobblehead.
Oh,
100%.
yeah.
Klein
There you go.
bobblehead.
Okay, but here's Will Klein will likely make the team.
Oh.
Maybe, but he could be in the minor leagues by the time. Like, can you do a bobblehead for a guy that's no longer around?
I don't know.
That's a weird moment.
That was a big performance.
Yeah, you had to.
That was
I'm in for it.
extra innings game,
That was
right?
game 3, the 18-inning game.
And he just plowed through them.
4 innings.
Yeah.
He was amazing.
He
was
pitched
incredible in that
twice as many pitches in that game than he had at any other point in his entire career.
Amazing.
What a story.
Like
Against a great team.
Yeah, and like I don't mean to say this in any way that's like disparaging against Will Klein, but like what he's trying to do to stick with a major league career is really hard.
Yes.
This may be his one moment in baseball that truly matters.
Yeah.
But what a moment.
Give him a
Like,
bobblehead.
talk about like stepping up in your what might be your one opportunity.
Plus, the World Series always, and playoff baseball, there are always like unexpected people that
Always.
step up.
Mm-hmm.
And it's always interesting to see who actually, I mean, in the history of the game, there are some weird folks that off-brand folks that stepped up and did amazing stuff.
It happens just as often as you get a Mr. October or you get, the Freddie Freeman Grand Slam. Those guys are Hall of Famers that had postseason moments, but you get a Miguel Rojas, you get a Mark Lemke or a Dan Gladden or these guys that you really don't. But Bucky Dent. Yeah,
exactly.
you get these moments where guys just do the thing in the moment. Like Will Klein's a perfect example that. I was looking at this the other day because I'm very, very cool. I was looking at Will Klein's baseball reference
No,
page.
you were not.
I absolutely
was.
I can promise
you're making
he
that
was.
up.
Wow.
Were you really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Because I was trying to think. He has a career negative WAR. He is a below the line replacement, but he had this moment that was
where he was
so
above
extraordinary,
the line.
above the line by a million miles.
This might be his one real opportunity in Major League Baseball.
Yes.
And like the moment
That's
was
awesome.
massive.
That's awesome.
And above
nailed
like
it.
that entire game was waiting for somebody to face plant.
Yeah.
Right? First, it's like, oh my God, it's going to be Clayton Kershaw.
Yeah.
Clayton Kershaw is going to do the thing that we've been terrified for the entire season. He gets off the hook.
I go to Kershaw with the bases loaded. Automatic. That's automatic.
Then it was Henriquez who pitched, I think, 2 or 3 innings, and all Henriquez did all playoffs long was walk everybody.
Yep.
And he comes in there, mows everybody
But
down.
he was throwing 100 miles an hour.
He was great
Yeah.
in Game 3. Will Klein was like the last guy you put on the team. He's not on the team. If Alex Vezia
We
is
were
not on
totally
the
out of
team,
pitchers.
you're done. Rojas is probably next.
Yep.
If it's not Yamamoto, and he delivers 4 blanket innings.
Remember Timmy Smith?
Yes, the running back
running
for the
back?
Redskins.
Yeah,
out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Totally out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And like really, he never did much in the NFL again. But like
No.
that was his moment. He was
They
incredible.
found the starter in a bathtub the night
Yeah,
before. That's
yeah.
how Timmy Smith got the start.
So how were you? What brought you to Will Klein's baseball reference page?
You met
I mean,
I must not have said it loudly enough. I
Slow
quit
night at
days.
the Rogers household?
I'm very, very cool. And
Yeah.
all I do is do really cool stuff like stare at baseball reference.
Really?
I spend a ridiculous amount of time staring at that thing.
Yeah.
And I will go down a rabbit hole. Well, do you do the immaculate grid in the morning?
I'm not good at it,
Okay.
but
I do it every morning.
Do you?
I
And
send
you get it?
Oh, yeah, I do. It's very easy for me most days. And I send it to Beto. I send it to my buddy
Yeah.
G-Fish. I send it to my kids, and we all kind of send them around.
Nice.
And there will always be I wonder if this guy would have fit in there. So I'll open up his page, and then it'll lead me to another page, and that's how I know
Now,
Will
is it
Klein is a negative
with the
WAR player.
immaculate grid? Is it
Yeah.
cheating to go to Baseball Reference?
No, I do it after.
Oh, after.
Yeah,
okay.
because Baseball Reference does the grid. That's their product.
Mhm.
So you can click straight through the grid to the Baseball Reference.
Did you ever remember when Wordle was a big thing in the New York Times? You remember Wordle,
Yeah,
right?
I do remember.
They made an announcement. They ran out of words and they're starting over.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
They've used every word they can
Every
possibly use.
5-letter word they
Every
can come up with?
5-letter word is gone. So they said everything's in
I
play
might have
again.
to get into it this time. I got very discouraged when I tried it, and I stunk at it, and I gave up.
I find myself to be very bad at that. Have you
Yeah.
ever done it?
No, never.
Oh,
No.
Have you done the immaculate grid?
You tried one time.
Yeah.
I didn't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great.
Emily does one that's really hard, a movie one that
She sends it to me occasionally. I can't do it. I can.
You could have done the last one.
Me?
Yes. Cinematrix. That's what it is.
Cinematrix.
It's
There you go.
it's the same thing as your perfect square.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I stink at that. I
Yeah.
can only do. I've tried to do the basketball one, the football one. I can
Yeah.
only do the baseball
Yeah.
one.
So we were talking today about
Hope there was no coffee in there.
Nope.
Okay,
about
good.
the Lakers and what their ceiling is. Like, what is if everything goes perfectly, everybody stays healthy, and as Andy said, everybody sounds like they're going to be healthy for tomorrow night against the Clippers. What's the best case scenario for this Lakers team this season?
I'll just parrot Kendrick Perkins. I think they're a second round and out team. That would be their ceiling for me. That would be awesome. You get a first round playoff victory, move on to the second round and fight somebody for a while and then find a way out of a playoff series.
Right.
Yeah, second round.
I think for the expectations realistically this season, that would be pretty successful. I think it would be.
Yeah.
If we're being honest about it.
I think if I'm taking your question literally,
I am.
that if everything goes
Literal.
perfectly, I think they can get to the conference finals. If everything went perfectly.
If the matchups break,
yes.
right. Like, for
Yes.
example, right, if you froze it right now, I think Lakers can beat Houston.
I do too.
Lakers are the 5, Houston's the 4. The problem is, second round,
OKC.
OKC.
Yeah, that's the part that gets weird. But could they beat anybody in a series? I do. I don't think they can win 3 in a row. I don't think they can get to the
I
finals.
don't think they can beat
But
OKC.
I don't either. But if the thing sorts itself out, the matchups are right, and Luca can beat anybody on any given
Luka
night.
has done really
he
well
do
against
it
the Thunder.
4 times in 7 games? I don't know. I wouldn't bet on it, but in a perfect scenario, I think they could get
Luka's
to the
been
Western
good
Conference.
against the Thunder, and this Lakers team no longer fears Denver. Like, I think that Denver stuff is out the window at this point because that was pre-JJ, that was pre-Luka. Like,
I kind of just don't want to see the Spurs or the Thunder.
Well, it's gonna
or Denver.
So basically, the teams ahead
Skip
of
the
them you don't
second
want to see.
round.
Would
Yeah.
you pick them against the Rockets?
Yeah.
You would pick them to
I'd
win
pick
that
them
series.
to beat the Rockets, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about
I mean,
that.
can you imagine KD's burner account, what he's
Oh,
going to be
my
saying
God.
in that series?
Wow.
I can't wait to find out who he
Wow.
blames.
Oh, that's right, yeah. All right, what do you guys got coming up?
Yates is going to join us today.
Yes,
Oh,
there he
nice.
is.
Yeah.
Big
Right
CY.
there.
He's here today. We're going to
Awesome,
talk
man.
about some tanking stuff. We're going to talk about Lon Rosen kind
He
of
wants
coming
to
in.
get
and
rid of
running
the
some stuff.
NBA draft. He wants to get rid of the NBA draft. I
A
can't
lot
wait
of
to
people,
talk about
this.
this.
This
really,
is a
this
thing
is
now.
a thing?
This is a
I
thing.
can't wait to hear this.
Yeah, and congratulations to Lon Rosen. He's going to be amazing.
He's going to kill it.
Oh, yeah. Nobody knows this town like Lon Rosen.
It's going to be, look, it's time.
Yeah.
It's time to get a renovation, a remodel, whatever you want to call it. It's time to